Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Natalie with Natalie's Closet, and yeah, it's probably going to be a few minutes before anybody shows up because I normally set this up an hour in advance minimum, sometimes 2, sometimes 3 hours. So I think for the most part, notifications go out at some point. But today I literally walked in my door 15 minutes ago, maybe 17 minutes ago, and set everything up, used the restroom, and bam, sat down just now. So I've literally been on the go since like 7. I've been up and out of bed since about 7:15, I think, maybe 7-ish. And just literally on the go. I mean, outside of my desk chair, my bed is the only other place to sit in my place because it's a small place. That's why I spend a lot of my time at my mom's. But my desk chair I only use for my videos, really. And I have not sat on my bed since about 7:15 this morning. Yeah. So craziness. I've sat on my mom's couch maybe a combined total of about an hour since 8:30 this morning. So it's been just a really crazy day. I'm rather exhausted, but it is what it is. But I was excited to get on here with you guys. Hey, Emmy, welcome. How are you? Long time no see, my friend. I'm just peachy keen. Anyway, so it has been a very hectic day. I am very tired. But I'm not going to say I'm only going to be on here for an hour because every single time I do that, it ends up being 4 hours, or 3 hours. Really? I've been on here for a few minutes now. You haven't said anything. Anyway, just saying hi all. What's on my hook? I have 3 blankets, 3 teddy bears. Oh, wow. Awesome. Hi, Esther. Welcome. You have 3 blankets and 3 teddy bears. Way to go for you. That's impressive. Yeah, as far as playing games, I don't know which one we're going to play, and I'm going to wait until we have more people here. I let some people know on Messenger that I was coming on because normally I let them know like an hour in advance, but this time it was literally I'm going live in 9 minutes. So we'll see who ends up showing up, if anybody ends up showing up. But once they do, we'll figure out what game we'll play. But anyway, did you see my Facebook post? When? On my page? Miley, no. Or on where, Emmy? I'm on my Facebook page. I don't see a post on here by you. I don't think. Miley, no. Stop. Just relax. Relax. I don't want you being crazy tonight. I tallied my yarn from 2020. I used almost 15 miles of yarn. Holy mackerel. 15 miles of yarn. I so wish I had used that much yarn. I mean, I have a lot of yarn, and I've added a lot of yarn in 2020. But as far as actually having used, that's impressive. That is impressive. I mean, wow. Hold on. I don't know if I'm friends with you on Facebook. I couldn't remember if it was 2 L's or 1 L. I don't think that's you. Unless we both have a Mary Kay person in common. No. Stop licking. Stop licking. How are you? Hey, Christy, welcome. How are you? 27,710 yards. Wow. That's nutso. There you is. Tammy and I are our mutual friends. Okay. I just sent you a friend request. Oh, I see your post. Wow. 27,710 yards. That's insane. That's just crazy. That's crazy talk. Hey, Christy, welcome. Yes, accepting. Thank you. Hi, Mom. Oh, I thought that was my mom, Leanne. I saw the L and I instantly thought it was Larissa. Sorry about that. Hello, hello. I'm just watching the ads. Be there soon. Don't say any good stuff. Okay. Okay, Leanne, no problem. Thank you very much for watching the ads. I really do appreciate that. I mean, every second counts. And I know you always watch all the ads that come up, so thank you. I have too much yarn. I added almost 12 new balls of yarn 2020. Not sure how much it is in yards. Oh, I wish I had only added 12 new balls in 2020. I think I added, I don't even know, about 100 hanks maybe? Maybe not quite that many. Not just in 2020, I don't think. But plus a Hobium order, I think. I don't know. It's very, very likely close to 100, if not more, but I don't know. Just relaxing and live hopping. You're funny, Christy. Well, I'm glad you're hopping on mine. Hi, Leanne. Hi, Esther. Hey, Mare, welcome. How are you? I kept all my labels as I use them. That's smart. See, I need to do that. I mean, I typically do, but normally, actually, no. I normally keep at least one of every kind of oh my gosh, one of every label, so that, you know, I know what it is that I used, and I'll either mark it on there how many I used, or, you know, that type of thing. But I don't normally keep all of my labels. But that may be what I should do. Just finishing dinner. Well, enjoy your dinner. Yeah, literally, I was surprised. My hub's guessed within 1,000 yards. Wow, that's good. I mean, that's impressive. But yeah, I mean, today was just such a crazy day. I mean, to not have sat my bed, like I was saying in the beginning, my bed and this chair are the only places to sit in my place. And I have not sat, and my chair I only sit in for my videos, and I have not sat on my bed since 7:15 this morning. Have literally been on the go all day. I sat maybe a combined total of an hour, maybe hour and a half on my mom's couch. Otherwise, it's been just go, go, go. But I'm so tired. I walked in my door about 10 minutes after 9, maybe like 12 minutes after 9. Set everything up, use the restroom, message some people. I'm going live in 9 minutes, and I'm live. I mean, I'm so tired. It's not funny. But I was so excited to get on here. My mom and I went to the office this evening for this week. We're going in the evenings when nobody's there, and then we're cleaning up after ourselves because, as you guys know, her knees have been really bad, and so have my painful areas have been much worse. Stop! Have been much worse with this weather front that came in, and finally, stop! You're such a silly girl. But she gets like really painful spurts like that. Her temperature goes up a little, not like high, just really low grade. But because we have our friend in the office who's going in for his colon surgery, he's the one that has the cancer, next week, I believe it is. We don't want to take any chances. Plus, you know, just my boss is like, just you guys come in the evening, do what you do during the day, just do it in the evening. We're fine. You know, we suggested that. And he's like, that's cool, no problem, you know. And so we went in this evening, and then we came on our way home. My mom's like, well, you've literally been on the go since this morning. Why don't we grab something to eat? So I grabbed something, scarfed it down in like 10 minutes. And I normally eat like forever. I mean, it takes me forever to eat. I scarfed down my food, came back over here. I'm like, oh, it's been crazy. Stop. What is up with you? What's up with these noises that you're making, you little shitski? Huh? Meatloaf, steamed cauliflower, and mashed. Oh, yum. I try not to add more yarn because my mom says I have too much yarn. I try to use some yarn in order to get more yarn. I get that, Esther, believe me. I wish I did that. Yummy dinner. Esther, is there such a thing? I don't think so. In my mom's view, yes, there is such a thing. Too funny. Sorry to hear about your pain. Thank you, Emmy. Thank you. I request more prayers for my mom than me. I mean, I deal with my pain I don't get under a level 7 ever. So I, just kind of deal with it. But for her, it's been so much worse the last couple days. And since last week it was really bad, and then it got better. Then another front came in, and it's just gotten really, really bad. But it's gotten a little bit better since as the front is moving through, but it's still there. But thank you for the prayers. Very much appreciate it. Please do not mention that where New Jersey got so much they declared a state of emergency more is expected. Oh no, that's crazy. Okay, I'm here now. Cool. Ad for a new movie. Synchronic looks great. I'm eating lunch while I listen and join in. Okay, cool. Enjoy your lunch, and good to know about the movie. We live in Minnesota. Yeah, I know. My cousin sent us pictures, and she lives in Chicago, and she sent us pictures of, it's got to be over a foot deep in the pictures that she sent, but it looked so pretty. In those, at that point, it is actually pretty, but it's when it gets all slushy and salty and dirty and everything pretty. But I literally didn't even change into pajama bottoms for this live. I didn't even have time. I don't know where that came from. I was just thinking I'm not as comfortable as I want to be. Oh, look at your hair, very swish. Love the color. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I asked her to go a little bit shorter, and I think I went too short, but we're trying to grow out the layers, and it's kind of in a midway point. So, but thank you. I appreciate it. I love it, but it's frustrating right now. Hello, first time on your live. Hugs from New Jersey. Well, welcome from New Jersey, Deborah. Well, I'm glad you are joining us for the first time. So sorry, is there a medical intervention that can help the pain? Nope, not really. No, I mean, I've had scans and everything, and there's really nothing. I mean, 7 is like for maybe 8 hours a day. Otherwise, I'm at like an 8.5. I reserved 10 for post-op. So it's not fun, but not much that can be done at this point anyway. Hi, Deborah from New Jersey. Hi, Deborah. I hate when it's our power goes out. Yeah, that sucks. We get that with our summer storms a lot. Oh, look at Miley. He's so relaxed and comfy. Yeah, but still moaning and groaning over here. Really? You sound like a monster. What is up with these noises you're making? I don't get it. I don't get it, little shitski. North Jersey here, 22 inches. Wow, 22 inches. Craziness. Welcome, Deb. Hi, Emmy. Thank you. Hey, fellow Northern New Jersey girl. Hey, Natalie and Mike. Hey, Donna. Welcome. How are you? Long time no see. Yeah, she does. She's going to get one. I only have a big one, which I really would rather reserve for another time, but I have no choice. I don't have another one, and nothing else I have, it will satisfy her for more than 5 minutes. So, she wants a, yes, I know she does, Emmy. Deborah, since this is your first time here, if you're wondering why I'm reading all of the chat, it's because, first, I like to welcome everybody by name. Second, I read the chat as it goes because so many just hang back, relax, and crochet, and aren't necessarily looking at the screen. That way, everybody knows what's not only what I'm saying, but what everybody else is saying, and if they want to join in, or maybe not join in, but respond to something. Hello, sweet Donna Mako. That was supposed to be she, not he. My fingers are cold. That's okay. I figured I know you knew. So, don't give me that look. And her tail's going on the other side. You sound like an evil, like you've got an evil spirit in you or something. Why are you sounding like that? Huh? Why are you sounding like that, you little shitski? You're a little shitski. You're a little shitski. Huh? That was, oh, never mind. She says hi to her peeps. I thought she was going to say something. That's why I paused. Oh, she smells a bag behind me that doesn't have anything else for her in it, but it had stuff for her in it. Just no longer does. That's so sweet of you. Makes sense. I'm crocheting between typing. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, Esther. Yeah, I have to agree with you. She's a little pain in the tuchus sometimes, but she is a beautiful, sweet dog. If you haven't hit the like button, if you could do so, I would greatly appreciate it. YouTube know that we are here. I may go ahead and give her BONE because just so she can quiet down a little. Okay, Donna saying hi. Let me put the sheet on her bed. Really quick is a relative term because I have to actually get up. I am end weaving and typing. Ugh. I want to end weave 8 million ends to my mom's blanket, which I'm not, unfortunately, haven't been able to keep up with the exact amount of rows I need to do daily, but I am working on it diligently. Hold on, I'll be right back. But it'll be done hopefully on time. Well, on time for day number or time frame number 2. Wait a minute, when did I get this? I hope it wasn't over 4 months ago. I know it wasn't over 4 months ago because when did we go to downtown? Look at you, licking your chops. Hold on, guys, I gotta wash my hands. Don't talk behind my back. I'm kidding. You can do whatever you want. Okay, maybe not whatever you want, but oh gosh. But I really don't think I'm going to make this a really long live tonight because I am exhausted and I've got another long day ahead of me tomorrow. What the heck? How did I get my glasses wet? I can't read anything. So give me a second, please. Are you kidding me? What the heck? Oy. I can't read anything. I mean, seriously, my eyes have gotten so bad. Okay, let's see. You're telling me treat. She is saying, come on, I want it. I understand everything she says. I know, she has it now. Hey, Linda, welcome. How are you? Hi, Natalie, Leanne, and Donna. Hi, Quilty. Hi, Mary. Thank you, Esther. I've been working hard because I have a spinal cord injury and slowly losing my feeling in my right hand. Oh, no, Emmy, that's horrible. You're always in my prayers, too, though. Any stitch done is a stitch closer to the end. Slow and steady will get you there. Exactly. Thank you. Hey, Christy Turley. Hi, Quilty. Oh, dear. Emmy. Hello, Esther. Hey, Teresa. Welcome. How are you? Hey, Natalie Miley. Brenda, right? Brenda, you changed your name to Crochet Cats and More, right? Hello, Donna. Hope welcome, by the way. Sorry. Hope you're feeling better, Emmy. Well, then you need to start saying goodbye now. Shh. I'm kidding. Has anyone heard from Adele? Last time I heard prayers were going up for her. I'm missing her. I will give you kind of sort of an update in a second. Natalie, I love that poster on your Boston Terrier, and I love your sheets or bedspread or whatever it is. Thank you. Yeah, that's just we found that painting at Home Goods, and I loved it. I love the colors. They had actually a Dalmatian with brighter colors that I loved, but by the time we went back, it was gone. And I did like this one, so my mom got that for me for my birthday, I think last year. And this is a blanket, not quite a lapgan. It's bigger than a lapgan, and it's not crocheted. It's just I don't know where we picked it up. It's a couple years old, but thank you very much. I appreciate that. I love it, and it's super soft too. Hello, sweet tea. Hey. Something just like moved somewhere. That was weird. I am having surgery in a few weeks, so my hope is rehabilitation for a few months and back to hooking. Oh, I so hope so, Emmy. We'll talk privately, though, also. How did Leanne praying for you, Emmy? Yeah, absolutely praying for you. Okay, cool. Thank you, Brenda. Hey, Diane, welcome. Hey, Quilty Hun. Hello, Natalie. Thank you, Esther. I am lucky. I have the best in the biz doctor. That's awesome, Emmy. I'm happy to hear that for you. Praying for you, Emmy, sweetie. But as far as Adele, I don't know. Hold on let me hold on a second. I'm going to see what I'm not exactly sure what all to share, so I just want to check. And I don't know if she's around, but if she is, she'll respond to me, and then I'll let you know of any update. Thank you, Donna. Hi, Deanna. Welcome. Likewise, Emmy. Anyway, let me see. Emmy, thank you so much, Red. Yeah, so, well, I was just going to tell you guys something. I'm just totally drawing a blank. What was I going to tell you guys? I was going to tell you something, and it's gone. It's just simply gone. And it was something not necessarily important, but that I really wanted to share. And it's just gone. Just gone. Really? Really? No, not on your bed. Hold on a second. It does not feel good to be doing this. And now I gotta go wash my hands again. Gross. Gross, dog. It's gross. Ugh. Anyway, okay, so Adele is slowly getting better. She does thank everybody for all of your prayers, of course, just as I know we all do. And she's just taking one day at a time right now. But of course, prayers are always great for a speedy and healthy and safe recovery. Thanks, Quilty. Blessed to have an amazing doctor who literally has my back. He is a rock star. That is awesome, Emmy. That's so important. And it's so sad that does not happen often. Yeah. So remember how we were talking about, and I think I mentioned it, we were talking about my scan and how my doctor didn't like the word metastasis or that it was unlikely. She had no idea what, or not doctor, she's the nurse practitioner. She had no idea what it actually was. She Googled it on her phone or asked her phone about it. It didn't know. So she's like, well, even if it does turn out to be something, which I'm really hoping it doesn't, we're not going to be the doctors that handle that. So go to your primary care and have him order an MRI. Okay. My doctor that ordered the original scans has yet to read any of them. And they were done, 2 months ago or something? Mm-hmm. Yeah, whatever. And then she's like, well, maybe just go to your orthopedic and have him do it. And I'm like, I'm having a hard time getting in. They're really busy, whatever. I'll go to my primary. And she's like, well, that's fine, but it's going to take them forever to do anything. Well, hello, I've been with my primary for over 20 years. He's got my back. So I called them up and I'm like, hey, this is what she said. She's concerned about this verbiage and she suggests you guys order an MRI for me. So she's like, okay, no problem. Can you drop off a copy of it? In the meantime, I'll talk to the doc, have him order something. He's not going to need you to come in just to order the scans. Yeah, no problem. Like I said, I've been with him for 20 years, so he knows that for the most part. Okay, I'm not a medical professional, but I understand a lot of stuff, and he knows that he can trust me to not overreact or not to underplay or whatever. So I dropped off the scan, a copy of it, and she called me right back. She's like, okay, I'll go ahead and email you the script for the scans and, just go ahead and get it as fast or as soon as you can. I'm like, okay. She's like, he really didn't blink twice at the verbiage. He really doesn't think it has anything to do with that because none of your previous scans even remotely indicate anything. She's like, and it looks like I think they're wanting me to do an MRI with and without contrast. I just need to schedule it and pray that my regular imaging center still takes my insurance policy because all of my scripts have gone up anywhere from $20 to $50 each. My doctors are still not covered. the scans were always covered, so that's one of the benefits, and my scripts had always been covered, at least somewhat. Now with the increase in the scripts, it's like ridiculous, but I'm like, whatever. The whole situation is very frustrating. I really want to be able to get back into my orthopedic surgeon. Not that he, even back a few years ago when I had something done, he's not the type that wants to cut simply because he's a surgeon, which is what typically surgeons do. He was like, you see the abnormality, you could see it with your own naked eye, but it's really not enough to do any surgery. He goes, you'll find people that will want to, but I would recommend not, because it'll actually hurt you more. But things have changed, so I don't know. And he was amazing, especially with correcting my first surgery in my neck. That a doc, yeah, that's a whole nother story. But hold on a second. I hope surgery will go well. I mean, surgery can be scary. I've got 3 surgeries over the years. So I've had, I don't know how many surgeries over the years. It can be scary though. I had one that was an emergency surgery. That was not fun. That was always a plus. I'm so lucky to be young, fit, and have a great doctor. Absolutely, Emmy. Please let her know we miss her dearly. I will, Ian. Absolutely. Miley? Hey, no. Sorry, guys. Yes, you are. Emmy. I live in a great medical state as well. Yeah, you do. That's awesome. I'm so glad for you, Emmy. That's wonderful. I quilt. I'm very blessed. I'm more freaked about being gone from work than having my spinal cord messed with. Besides, I need to hook staff. I totally get what you're saying there, in every aspect. Whoa, that is terrible. Hey, Mary, how are you? Hello. How about neurology? Can't they help? Emmy, where do you live? Minnesota. Yeah. Well, it's not necessarily a neurological issue at this point, at least not with my hip and with my lower back. The abnormality is not neurological. Other issues are, like with my pinched nerves and my bulging discs and stuff, they're affecting the nerves. But as far as the actual structure, it's more orthopedic. I had a neurosurgeon that did my first 2-level fusion in my neck. And then 6 months later, when I went to go get my follow-up appointment, he cashed out and got out of Dodge because he paralyzed a person that was younger than me, having done the same procedure on her. Come to find out, when I found my orthopedic surgeon, who also did my ex-husband's corrective surgery after having done the first one with the same doctor I had, when he did my scans, because I was having some issues, he's like, one of the levels of your fusion didn't take. And he goes, and after 6 months, it's very rare that there would be no evidence of anything ever having been in that space, because I have cadaver bones put in. So he's like, I won't really be able to know until I get in there to see that there's no evidence of anything. He said, unfortunately, it was too hard to be able to tell, so there was no definitive proof to be able to go back at this doctor to say he never put anything into the space. But I have a funny feeling that's just what happened. Although my body, you all know, well, those of you that have been with me for a while, my body is an opposite on so many different levels that this doctor was like, yeah, okay, it being you, maybe your body ate through, or whatever the other level. But he went ahead and he did a corrective surgery, put another cadaver bone in. I have a smaller plate and only 2 screws instead of 4 screws in my neck, but I've had full range of motion ever since my fusions, and these are not any fancy fusions where you get full range of motion. So that's always been concerning. And there are times, like right now, it's been windier than some hurricanes the last 2 days. And I was out and I went to have my hair like blown from the other, like in the other direction, so that the hair could get out of my face, because I didn't have free hands at the moment. And I kinked my neck bad. So it actually really hurts when I turn in this direction. But I shouldn't have full range of motion, but I do. So the last time I had a neck MRI, though, there's too much, wait, hold on a second. I do not do MRIs without an anti-anxiety medication. I freak out every time. I had a broken back 20 years ago, and I've had many of them. Good luck. Yeah, I'm not thrilled with them, but I don't have a problem with that. But I totally understand having a problem with it, if that makes sense. I totally get it. But I'm glad that they're able to give anti-anxiety medications before the procedures because that makes it a lot easier. I went to Mayo Clinic there. Oh, okay. Yikes, Deborah. Emmy, turns out I'm claustrophobic. Oh, I found out the hard way. That would be a bad way to find out. Really bad way. Hey, Taylor, welcome. How are you? Well, I'm glad you stopped by for a few minutes. Mayo is great. I go to the University of Minnesota for healthcare. They train Mayo docs. Awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. Go straight to the source. I am allergic to everything, so I'm a challenge as well. Yeah, that would make things difficult. Hi, Taylor. Welcome. Well, Emmy, that's great. Well, Deborah, it sounds like it. Claustrophobia is the worst. Yeah. Thankfully, I'm not allergic to many things. Well, actually, only 2 things that I know of. It's not necessarily like specific things I want to talk to the world about because you never know. There are crazy people out there that could try to harm someone. You know what I mean? But not that I think you guys would, but this is a video that is posted to the world. Oh, wouldn't it be nice to get views from the entire world? Anyway, that kind of got onto a tangent there. Good luck, Natalie. What's going on? Sorry, I missed the conversation. Thank you, Taylor. I appreciate it. So anyway, yeah. So I could when the nurse practitioner was reading my reports, was it not this month, but last month, which was the first time she actually read through them, even though they were done the month prior. When I told her that I was wanting to go see a specialist, I was not asking them for a referral because they would only refer doctors that they deal with in their practice, which in and of itself shouldn't be a big deal and should be a good thing. But if they don't pay attention to certain details, and the tendency seems to be that others don't either, why would I want to go see those doctors? So if I'm able to get into my orthopedic surgeon that I mean, yes, it's been years since I've dealt with him, but he's still in practice and he still remembers me because my ex-husband went to see him a couple years ago, or 2 years ago, something like that. And I completely trusted him, or trust him, I should say. But she was just like, well, why would you want to go see a neurologist? Dude, did you not read it's like every single freaking, every level has something except I think 1, maybe 2 in my T-spine. But I'm like, hello, between the bulging discs and the pinched nerves and the I'm trying to think of the word, but I have a couple things that are like encroaching onto the spinal cord, are within, yeah. So I'm like, why would I not want to go to a specialist? Why would you ask me, why do you want to go to a specialist when you see the reports of my back, and my hip? It just drives me nuts. I'm allergic to chocolate and yarn. If anybody feels like they want to hurt me, feel free. Oh my God, that's so perfect, Deborah. That is hysterical. Me too. I'm allergic to chocolate and yarn as well. Oh my God, I love that. That's hysterical. Hey, Frank and Tina, or who is it, Frank or Tina, or both of you? Welcome. It's been forever since you've been on one of my lives. I know, Tina, I think it was you that responded saying that you're doing much better, so I'm happy about that. Thank you for letting me know. Just Deborah, that is awesome. Me too, Deborah. Exposure therapy, I'm on board with that, totally. I'm going to bed. Sweet dreams, everyone. Hi, Natalie. I need to go under warm blankets. So cold. See you another time, Natalie. Okay, well, stay warm, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate the support. Sweet dreams, and really, stay toasty. Did I just hear the word chocolate? Hi, Mom. Yeah, I was saying that I'm allergic to only 2 things, but I don't share that because there are crazy people out there that may try to actually harm a person if they share too much stuff. And so Deborah said that she's allergic to chocolate and yarn, and if anybody feels like they want to hurt her, to go ahead and send them to her. So I said I'm all for it. I'm allergic to chocolate and yarn too. Frank, Tina is in bed with the kids. Okay, hi Frank. Hi to Tina and the kids. By Esther. Good night, Miss Esther. Be well. Bye, Esther. Yeah, that is just too hysterical. Champagne over here, so allergic. Champagne, chocolate, and yarn. Oh, I'm deadly allergic to it. Please. Especially dark chocolate. Okay, you can have the dark chocolate. I'll take the milk chocolate. My mom would like the dark chocolate too. I'm not a dark chocolate person personally. I don't mind it. Actually, Mom, I forget what's the brand of the melty chocolate things that we got for the strawberries that time. We normally get, I think it's Baker's. It comes in the plastic container, and then you microwave it, and then you dip your strawberries and stuff in it. But we also got that they only had milk chocolate. And my mom likes dark chocolate, and that's what we typically do. I don't mind dark chocolate, but. So we got a bag. I think it's Ghirardelli. There you go. Yep, Ghirardelli chocolate. They're like the chocolate, like wafers or whatever they're called, but they're in a bag, like a self-sealing bag, and they're dark chocolate. I gotta tell you, I would never know they're dark chocolate. So fantastic. We actually mixed the two. That was fun, and we put it on ice cream. Yum. That's really good. I'm a milk chocolate girl. Me too, Christy. Milk chocolate upsets my tummy. Aw, I'm sorry, Taylor. Lindt, nope, it's Ghirardelli. But Lindt is awesome too. I love their truffles. Oh, yum. Ow. Yes, at Larissa Halawadi. Between C19 and my surgery, we have not been able to be on YouTube much since October. It's been pretty rough, but better now. I'm so sorry. Wait a minute. I forgot you had surgery. Oh my gosh, Frank, I'm so sorry. How did it go? I hope you're better. I knew about the C19, but Smiley, what the heck? Do you hear that peeling? She's peeling like the chicken or whatever off the bone. Crazy girl. Ow, 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 ow. Man, my neck just really, seriously. I mean, and I swear that's what it was, because I think I remember having, like, my hair was like all over my face, and I think I remember like you know how you turn your head to let the wind kind of like grab it the other way. I didn't feel it then, but then when I went to go turn my neck at one point, I was like, ow, what the heck? What happened? And I think that's what it was. Where are you going? Dude, ow, ow, ow. Hold on, guys. Oh. Oy, ouch. Yeah, I mean, really? I'm not taking your bone, so stop freaking out. I mean, I don't have or need a sweet tooth, thankfully. I don't mind a dark chocolate now and then. Oh, I have the worst sweet tooth. Not funny. Ice cream, chocolate. Those are primarily my go-to, ice cream and chocolate. Like, I'm not a cake person. I'm a pie person. Like key lime pie. Yeah, baby. Pecan pie. Dutch apple pie. Oh. But ice cream, total go-to. Chocolate, absolutely 100%. Miley, Michael, stop it. Dude, seriously? I'm going to take that bone away and you're not going to get any more of it. Stop biting the bone. Eat the rest of the chicken. Eat the marrow. Stop breaking the bone. Whoa, where'd I go? Okay, there we go. Milk chocolate all the way. Totally. Dark chocolate is my friends. Dark chocolate truffle Moscato's. Ooh. Dark chocolate truffle Moscato's infantile allergy. Yeah, Moscato. There you go. That's me right there. Better now, but it's been kind of bad. 4 broken bones since October in my arm. I should own that hospital, but I've never sued anyone, and it's starting now. Wait a minute. What happened? How did I miss all of that? 4 broken bones in your arm? Is that from when you, no, when you fell? Oh my gosh, I don't know how I missed all of that. I'm not that far behind, I didn't think. Oh, you know what? I haven't been able to make the lives though. That's been a problem. I don't really have a sweet tooth. Once in a while I want something. Oh, I would love to not have a sweet tooth. I mean, I would and I wouldn't. Because I have one, I want one, but I don't want one because it'd be better without it. You know what I mean? Yes, same here. That's what I'm having right now. Yum. I have spurs on my neck and the doctor wants to do surgery on me. Has anyone on here had experience with that? I have not. I have not ever been diagnosed with spurs. Frank, you're an honorable person. I've been remembering both you and Tina in my prayers. Yes, they both are very honorable. I like savory more than sweet. Heck, they had a Disney situation and Disney offered them a complimentary, like, all-inclusive trip, and they didn't really want to take it. It was right. I mean, there were valid reasons why they should get it, but that's just not who they are. I mean, they ultimately took it because I think Disney was very insistent on it, but that's just the kind of people they are. I like savory more than sweet. See, I don't really know. I mean, okay, give me a good French fry, I'll be happy, but that's not really the thing. But ice cream, chocolate, French fries. And sometimes I get on a chip kick too. And popsicles. I love popsicles. Like, I can go nuts with popsicles. Oh, and the best ones are the hippo popsicles. Oh, they're made here in Florida. There are a couple of shops in Florida as well. We have one in Hyde Park, and I forget where the other one is. But, oh my gosh, your strawberry lemonade is amazing. I mean, it's so cool. I fell off of a ladder. Yep, LOL, in October. They misdiagnosed it and I had to have bone grafts. Oh, right. That's what I read. Okay, I remember when you fell off the ladder, and I remember telling my mom about that. And I remember them telling you didn't have a broken bone. And you were like, holy cow, I can't believe I don't have a broken bone. Well, that's not good that they misdiagnosed. I mean, bone grafts, seriously? That's just, I have a spur on my spine and my lower back. I have not had surgery at this stage. Bone spurs in your neck, that is tragic. Oh, no. Yeah, that would not be fun at all. Tina's neck is great after her surgery. Okay, good. I know she was doing well after that one. Both of my arms will go numb. Not good. Hey, Judy, welcome. How are you? Yeah, I have issues with numbness also. It's both kind of between carpal tunnel and arthritis and, of course, my neck. Yeah, not fun. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. This was supposed to be games and talking about crochet. And we all have medical situations. I did find out, I don't know if you guys remember, in one of my videos I mentioned how only like 200 of my subscribers were getting notifications. Well, as of the last update, which they actually now show specifically like how many people get it, it was like 411 that get it out of the 1167. But I have a funny feeling for this last video that I just posted. I know it was late last night, like 10 o'clock. I don't like to post videos that late because I end up never getting enough, or I'm never getting views because it just gets buried under all the other notifications. But I'm having a feeling that for some reason I didn't get as many notifications going out on this particular video, because by now, even with it being late, there would be more people, and I'm just frustrated. I don't know why I switched the subject like that. I apologize. Something just made me think of it though. Miley, what did I tell you? Stop that, otherwise I'm taking it away from you. Look at all the pieces you broke off already. This girl has a draw of I don't even know what, but she can break the craziest things. Oh my God, I'm laughing over Miley's chewing. I know, everybody knows. On live night, they know when she's having her bone. It is aches and pains. Oh yeah, and you know that every day when my mom and I have movie night, it's over here. We're always, and she always gets a bone. Oh, I can say it now because she has one, but she gets a bone, and we have to turn the volume up really loud so that we're not getting drowned out by on her bone. I mean, it is aches and pains. What I say, Natalie? You need to go to an ortho. They can fix it. Which part? My neck or the carpal, or my son's special skill is making anything sweet disappear before it occurs to me I want something sweet, an expensive diet aid. Oh my gosh, that is too funny. I vote neurology. Yeah, it took me 2 weeks of work, but I fixed my notifications finally. Well, the explanation is that only 411 of my subscribers have their notifications turned to on. If you don't have them turned to on or all, and you only have them to custom, or you don't have it on at all, you don't get notifications. Or if you're signed out, you don't get notifications. Which, why not send the notification, let them have it when they sign back in? I don't know. Or if you've closed your account or whatever the case is, those people don't get notifications, or if it's a fake account or whatever. Always excuses. But what did you do to fix your notifications? I actually have a medical test early in the morning, so I am going to jump off and get ready for bed. Take care, everyone. You too, Taylor. I hope your test goes well. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate the support. Stay safe and healthy, and sweet dreams, my friend. Aches and pains, not fun and games. Oh, tell me about it. By Taylor, good luck tomorrow. Be well, Taylor. Neck. Well, I have a 2-level fusion, and that's really the primary area where there are issues. And right now, there's nothing that, honestly, I don't know. I'm totally not into surgery when it comes to the back. I mean, my ex-husband has had 4 major open back surgeries. And not one person I have ever spoken to that has had surgery, especially on their lower back, has been better off because of it. It's very frustrating. But with my neck, this doctor that I go to doesn't order an MRI with contrast. Well, when you've had surgery, when you have equipment, or you know what I'm talking about, what's the word I'm looking for? Really, you should have a contrast MRI. But so it's always hard for them to really see a lot, and it's very frustrating. Miley, stop it. Emmy, you are so funny. I'm just silly. Yes, you are. Yep, YouTube was turning them off. I had to reset everything. Oh, for the people you follow. Yeah, I know. That happens to me all the time. I've been kicked off so many people's channels so many times. It's ridiculous. We're all fraying at the edges a little. That's what I call it. It's nice to have a safe place to chat about them, our ailments, that is. Yeah, I totally agree with you, Leanne. I'm going to see if I'm subscribed to your channel. Oh, to Frank and Tina's? Yeah, absolutely. Check them out. They are hysterical. Yes, all fraying. I like to say I'm well preserved. Yeah, totally. Well preserved in alcohol. Too funny. If it wasn't for notifications, I wouldn't catch half the channels I watch. I so don't get notifications on so many channels. It's so frustrating. That's why, and I'm always far behind because between my own videos and everything else I have going on, it's so hard for me to catch up on everybody's videos. I try to get at least one here and there and have the time to comment. More often than not, I have watched the video and at least liked it. I just may not have had the chance to comment, but I do watch the videos. If nothing else, I'll at least play some or watch or run some playlists every so often. Not falling apart. I agree with you about back surgery. Don't know anyone better off. Yeah, exactly. I mean, not one person that I've ever known that has had back surgery is better off. They may be the same, which the point of the surgery was to get better, or they're worse. I mean, my ex-husband was deemed disabled due to failed surgical back syndrome. The surgeries messed him up worse, which is why he had to retire out of the sheriff's office. It's ridiculous. He's disabled and spends 98% of the day in, he's ambulatory. But the most comfortable position for him is in bed. Well, I think that's also, but so it's, it's just, do I want to go there? And that's one of the reasons why I really appreciated my orthopedic surgeon, because he doesn't just jump into surgery simply because he's a surgeon. He looks at the situation and is it going to make it better or worse? And then makes the decision from there. But thank you, Crochet Cats and More. Emmy, I subscribe to your channel. You are to check mine out. We have a lot in common. Oh, so cool. That's awesome, you guys. I've had a neck fusion surgery. I'm better for it. I was better for my 2-level fusion because of what the situation was prior to them. But I still have issues. I've had issues ever since. Like I said, I'm better because the situation before was horrific. But I have had issues ever since. Not ridiculous or not, doesn't necessarily get in the way of life, but there are times that it gets bad. When we were but neck, I've heard a lot more success stories with neck surgeries, or people are better off since. But lower back, I've not heard anybody that has been like, yay, I had the surgery and I'm fixed and I'm all better. Not one person have I ever known. And I've known a lot of people. I mean, heck, one of my ex-husbands, one of our friends, I think right now, I don't know where he's at, but as of like 5 years ago, I think he was up to like 18 back surgeries. And he's literally the bionic man when it comes to his spine. And he has to keep having updated surgeries because nothing has helped. It's all made it worse. And it's just a frustrating merry-go-round, is that the term? When we were sick, we watched you on TV on Roku, but couldn't comment. Oh, but thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Serious. Miley, stop. Ow, I don't have a channel. I like to be a watcher. Tammy, how was your recovery? Went through therapy. I'm great now. That is awesome. Hey, Judy, welcome. How are you? Okay, Cat Lady, I am all over it. Subscribe and notify. Hi, Judy. I agree on lower back. My grandfather was crippled from it. Yeah, exactly. That's good to hear, Tammy. Hi, Judy. Hi, Tammy. Miley, stop. You still have chicken on there to eat. I seriously don't want to have to take this bone away from her because she's never going to leave me alone for the rest of the night. But I seriously want to take the bone away from her because she's trying to eat the bone. It's been 11 years. Yeah, it's been going on 14 years, I think, for me, since my second neck surgery. I have degenerative disc disease all up and down my back, but I am not going to opt for surgery because I hear all the bad things about back surgeries all the time. Exactly. I have degenerative disc disease that has just progressively gotten worse all through my lower back. And yeah, it's just not fun. Can somebody post the link to Frank and Tina's channel, please? Yeah, Emmy or Leanne, can you guys link, or Donna, if you're still here, can you guys link Frank and Tina's channel, please? Hi, Emmy. Yikes. What, about my friend, the bionic spine? Or the degenerative disc disease? Same here, I go to pain management. Yeah, me too. And basically pill mills, but like I said, they're the ones that ordered the scans, yet the doctor, I'm almost willing to bet, I would bet 5 cents, because I have 5 cents to bet, that my doctor that ordered the scans hasn't looked at it yet. The nurse practitioner did, and that's only because she had to see me, and I was on her to look at it, but that the doctor hasn't actually looked at it yet. In 2007, I had a cyst removed from a nerve root on my spine, L4-L5, and have not had problems since. My right hip revision, on the other hand, left me disabled. Yeah, I mean, I've heard horror stories about hip replacements also, which is one of the reasons why I am not looking to have one. But I may not have a choice at some point. But that's awesome that you didn't have a problem with nerve root or a cyst removed on your nerve root. That's awesome to hear. That would have to be, I would have to very seriously say that is the first time I've heard somebody say they actually had a very successful surgery and were better off for it when it comes to lumbar surgery, which is awesome. I'm so happy to hear that, Judy. Crochet cats and more. Tina has that too, constant migraine and headaches. Yikes. Scary. Did pills and gave them back. Now nerve blocks. See, nerve blocks don't work on me at all. They last maybe 20 minutes, if that, and that's long. Typically, it's between 9 and 11 minutes. Thanks, Administrator Frank and Tina. Hey, Becky, welcome. How are you? I have the same as crochet cats and more. I've had cervical surgery, and that has helped some. Everything is pretty much bone on bone. That's part of why I'm 4'11". Yeah, I know. Yeah, neck surgery, I didn't have problems with my neck surgery. I mean, I shouldn't have full range of motion, but other than that, I've been okay. Other than little issues here and there, but that I would have called that a successful surgery on me. Frank and Tina, it isn't letting me copy your channel. Link for Frank and Tina. Thank you, Leanne. I wonder why you couldn't do it, Emmy. That's weird. My first hip replacement in 1998 was excellent because of the surgeon. I had a different surgeon did the revision, and he completely messed it up. Yeah, that can be a problem. Crochet cats and more. I'm in the same boat with you, and when you have it all over like we do, where to begin? Exactly. Hi, Becky. Thank you, Leanne. Thank you, guys. You're very welcome, Frank. Hope that works okay. Sorry, I was wrong. My first replacement was in 1990. Oh, okay, got it. Yep, it worked fine. I have them every 4 months, nerve blocks. Yeah, nerve blocks do nothing for me, and most medications don't either because I have a ridiculously high tolerance for medication. And that's one of the reasons why nerve blocks don't work on me. But I remember the very first time I had kidney stones. I didn't know what was happening because it was the first time I had kidney stones. And my ex-husband, we were engaged at the time, not married, but it was I think during midnight shift because he was the deputy at the time. And I had to go to the hospital, and I drove myself, and I was bawling my eyes out. My pants were undone because I couldn't buckle them or zip them. Okay, you're any peeps. I gotta go to the gym because rehab won't be easier with a couch potato self. Still running 5 miles daily, no outside anymore. Oh wow, you're still running 5 miles a day? Wow, awesome, Emmy. Thank you for being here, though. I appreciate it. Love, hugs, and prayers to you, my friend. Have fun at the gym, and sweet dreams. And thank you again so much for being here. Meds never worked. Nurse practitioners have messed up Tina and me both, so I don't trust them. I want to see a doctor. Even when I see the doctors just kind of run it off, and okay, how are you? Okay, great, no problem, thanks, and then I'm gone. Since I just jumped into the conversation, I'll start over. Hello, everybody. I'm late, but here, hey, better late than never. Welcome, Becky. I think I said welcome already, didn't I? Maybe not, but welcome. I'm glad you're here. I'm a fall risk. Thanks, Emmy. Be well. You're a fall risk and you run 5 miles a day? Crochet cat, I will look forward to watching your channel. Well, Emmy, 5 miles. I know, that's impressive. But yeah, thank you, Emmy, for being here, really. And have a great night. Sweet dreams when you get to sleep. Sorry, I had to put lotion on. My hands are ridiculously bad because I haven't been putting lotion on. But what was I saying, though, before? I was saying something. My first time having kidney stones. So I'm driving myself to the hospital, and my ex-husband felt horrible that he couldn't get off his shift, but he was fairly new to the force, and he couldn't really mess with them. So I get to the hospital and they really didn't know what was happening. And so they're like, we can't give you anything for pain until we know what the problem is. I'm like, oh my God, I'm curled up on my side. I'm bawling my eyes out. And so finally they determined it was kidney stones. Well, they gave me, I think at first they gave me a shot of morphine, which, well, okay, I'm not going to get into that part, but they gave me, I think it was morphine at first. And I felt, warmth and nothing took the pain away, but I felt a little hint of an ease on the pain for I think it was like 10 minutes, and they thought I was lying. I had never had I had not prior to that. I think when I had my tonsils out, they may have given me something, but I didn't take it because it didn't work, because stuff just doesn't work. So they thought I was lying and wanting meds. I'm like, seriously, I've never taken anything like this before. And they're like, well, this should work. You should not be in pain. And I'm like, well, I'm sorry to tell you, but I'm still in pain. I'm crying, my eyes out, crying. And they're like, we can't give you anything else. So then I think they gave me like Dilaudid or something. And no running outside snow ice is not conducive with a spinal cord injury. Absolutely not. Please don't run outside. Hello, Natalie. Hey, how are you? Welcome. Long time no see. Ow, my hands are really, really, really dry. Oh my goodness. Later, taters. Later. Just stopping in quick to say hello on my way to bed. Have a great night, all. You too. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Sweet dreams, my friend. But anyway, so they gave me, I think it was like Dilaudid. I can't remember. It was like, I can't remember, but I'm almost positive that's what it was. I think I went from like what I would now categorize as like a 9.5. I told you 10 is post-op pain for me. 9.5 to maybe, knowing the pain level or pain scale as well as I do now, I would say from like a 9.5 to maybe 8.5. So really not a ton of relief, but a little relief. And that lasted, I think it was like maybe 7 minutes. It was under 10 minutes. I know that. They're like, seriously, you must be searching for drugs. Nobody would have this kind, not get relief from this level of medication. I'm like, I am telling you. And they're like, well, we can't give you anything else. We gave you everything. You are obviously looking for drugs. Da, 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 da. I'm like, you guys see, I have kidney stones. I'm like, you guys are the ones that told me that. Hold on a second. Ow. Move. Eileen, move. Oh, man. I should have been paying attention. Anyway, can't give you anything else. You are searching for drugs. Da, da, da. Oh, God. I'm like, okay. I am crying my eyes out. Like, literally, I thought, like, I don't know what I thought, but I seriously thought something was trying to claw its way out of me. It essentially was. But anyway, so I'm trying to convince them I am not drug seeking. You just diagnosed me with kidney stones. I think there were like 3 of them or something. First time kidney stones, first time you got any medication. They're like, well, we see in your file that you were prescribed some, I think it was like Vicodin or something when I had my tonsils out. And I'm like, right. And did you see in the file that I turned them in because they didn't work? And so, and plus that was like several years prior to that. So my ex-husband walks in full uniform, and I'm bawling my eyes out. He comes up to me. I kid you not. When they realized he was with me, and not like coming to arrest me, but that he was with me, they gave me a cocktail of medication. I have no idea what the hell they gave me, but whatever they gave me didn't help with pain. The pain was still there, but I was hallucinating. I thought my leg had a gash in it, like 6 inches long. I thought I was bleeding everywhere. The curtains that they could, put between you, I thought that there were bats flying among the palm trees. And I mean, I was like really out of it. But yet I was still crying my eyes out because even though it had that effect on me, it wasn't actually helping with the pain. And I'm like, it's just such a frustrating situation. And the level of medication that I would need to actually give me relief, not just like take the edge off, they can't write anymore. Even with legitimate medical proof and everything, like for eons of years, they still wouldn't be able to write what would actually help me. So that's why I never get lower than a 7.5, and that's like for 8 hours a day, morning and night. The rest of the time, I'm lucky if I get under an 8, sometimes 8.5, like at a consistent level. And people think I'm making that up because I don't outwardly necessarily show the constant pain, but it's like I'm so used to it that I just fake it till I make it. But it is what it is. Just, the only trouble I'm having is with the stents in one leg. Still not enough blood supply to my left calf. Very aggravating. Oh no, that's horrible. What, if you don't mind me asking, what is the problem that you're having? I mean, outside of blood flow, but why no blood supply? Again, if you don't mind me asking, will you be careful if you check right now, please? I'm watching you. What? Will you be careful if you check right now, please? I'm watching you. I'm not quite sure what you mean, Leanne. When Tina almost died, they diagnosed her with back pain when she had a UTI and gave her morphine over and over, never treated the infection, so she got sepsis and almost died, but you guys prayed. I remember that. Was that the first time you came onto my live and the first time you were introduced to the fiber arts community? I remember that. I asked all the prayer warriors to start praying, and it worked, and Tina recovered, and I think she's suffered sepsis at least once since then. That sounds like morphine. That's awful, Natalie. Neck check. Will you be careful of your neck right now, please? I'm watching. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Oh my goodness, hospital for morphine to Demerol for pain, and I started hallucinating about little aliens taking my bed and throwing me out the window. Well, see, that's the thing. They gave me morphine first, and they gave me Dilaudid, and I think they may have given me Demerol at another point, but they actually said they gave me a cocktail of medication because nothing was working. And then they finally believed me when I said nothing was working, when my ex-husband walked in uniform. And that's when they said that the only thing they could think of was to give me a concoction of medications. And that's when I started to hallucinate. The pain was still. I've woken up during surgery 3 times. This is what I'm saying when I say that medications wear off on me very quickly. Nerve blocks, I'm lucky if I think actually 10 minutes was the longest that I've had a nerve block work. And pain medication, anesthetics, and I tell people before surgeries, I've said I've woken up during surgery. The first time I woke up during surgery was when I had my endoscopic sinus surgery and tonsillectomy. Do you know how weird it is to open your eyes in the middle of surgery and having the doctor and nurses right over you working on your face? It's not very comforting. And I remember even hearing them, and they said, oh, you wouldn't remember anything if you did wake up during surgery. I'm like, I'm telling you right, I remember. And I gave them details, and they were like, they got quiet quick. Then the second time I woke up, please make sure, obviously don't but they can only give you so much before they're gonna before you stop breathing, because they've overdosed you on anesthetics, so there's like a really fine line, and some have hit the mark because I've had more than 3 surgeries, and then those 3 surgeries, for whatever reason, they didn't hit the mark. And I remember my second surgery, I remember the doctor freaking out, and I remember now it's more fuzzy, but I remember him freaking out, and I remember their music blaring also. It was some kind of like heavy metal. But it's very weird waking up during surgery, and they like very quickly tried to fix that. But I mean, that's just my body. My body wears medication off, and I have a high tolerance for it. So I need so much to even do anything. And then it only lasts a small amount of time. So it's a very frustrating situation. Oh my God. Oh, wait. I hate that when the medical profession sit there and judge you and they don't know. Yeah, that's the thing. I hate going to the emergency room. Like when I had something was really, really bad with my back and I didn't know what it was. Twice. What, Frank? What about twice? Clogged veins, and I've been to surgery twice and it seems to be clogged. I want to go see my daughter, and okay, and I won't be able to walk the airport. Oh, I'm so sorry. A wheelchair? I mean, I know that's what we do with my mom. Oh my God, that's crazy, crazy. Are you able to use CBD? CBD doesn't work for me. I've tried. It doesn't work, like at all. But I was just going to say something. Oh, going in the emergency room. I had a car accident. It was a fender bender. It was on I-4, which used to be the deadliest road in the country, but I don't know if it still is. But anyway, this was when I was driving back and forth to Orlando. Long story, but twice, right? Sepsis. Thank you. That's not funny, but sepsis for Tina was twice more. Oh, twice more, so 3 times. Yeah, that's not good. But anyway, a little fender bender. I still went to work, and I couldn't end up moving, like lifting my right arm, and I was on the register, and so I was like, I was sent home. So I drive all the way back here to Pinellas County, and which is like almost across the state. And so then I was really feeling like having more issues. So my mom went with me to the emergency room, and when you're in triage and they're taking all of your blood pressure and everything else and going over your med list and whatever, they know what medications you're on. So 9 times out of 10 that I've gone to the emergency room, they assume I'm drug seeking and that whatever I'm there for is not actually the case. So then I have to go and actually prove to the doctors that I'm legit, and I have eons of files and records and everything else that they could go through. But I'm sitting on the table. The doctor walks in. I never even saw a nurse. The doctor walks in, and he's like, well, move your neck right and left. I just had a car accident. I have a bad neck. He doesn't touch me. He doesn't lay a hand on me. And he's like, move your neck right and left. I'm like, okay. And I was really having a hard time with it. And he's like, oh, Mom, if you're still here, I can't remember. But we both looked at each other like, are you freaking crazy? But he's like, oh, you're fine. Nobody. I'm going to go ahead and order an x-ray. I said, I've had 2 surgeries on my neck. An x-ray is going to show you nothing. And he's like, well, we're not going to order anything else. It's not emergent. And I'm like, okay. And he goes, we're not giving you any medication. And I'm like, did I ask you for medication? Well, I know what medication you're on. I'm like, okay, that's great. What's your point? And I'm like, I have my medication here. I'm not asking for medication. There's a problem. And they always discount you. When you're on certain medications, they discount you because that's the only reason you're there. And I'm like, it's the most frustrating situation. But then to try to tell them that when there is actually a serious thing, they don't want you taking your own medication, so they'll give you something. But I've had them not give me even what I'm prescribed. And I'm like, it's not working. And they're like, well, we can't give you any more. And I'm like, I'm not necessarily asking for more because like I'm trying to get a high. It doesn't work on me. Look at my records. Can you not see what they say? And it's very frustrating. I mean, you seriously can't have any issues and go to a hospital and have them actually do something in certain situations. I may have to get a wheelchair, but I'm not disabled. I just can't walk far. I get it. I totally get it. And I'm not saying you're disabled, but that you can request a wheelchair if there is a situation where there's a problem. Becky Brownland, I'm so sorry. We will pray for you. Absolutely, we'll pray for you. Does acupuncture work for you? Honestly, I have to tell you, for years, I completely discounted acupuncture and was like, whatever, I'm so not doing acupuncture. My ex-fiance was, he was in 2 medical schools. But anyway, one was for Eastern and one was for Western. Well, when my hip, the very first time I had, and this was when I was working in Orlando, it was candle day at Bath and Body Works, my very first candle day, and there was so much bending because the bags were too big to keep on the counter, so they were on the floor, and people were buying massive amounts of candles, and I was working like a 16-hour shift, and because I want to, that I'm a sadist when it comes to that. But anyway, so bending, and then I got back to my room, and I think it was the next day, I very literally almost couldn't walk. I mean, I was but it was sporadic. It was like lightning bolt through my hip, but sporadic. And it was just so bad. And I called him up. I'm like, I don't know what to do, but I can like barely walk at times. And so he had left school and was going to be staying with me. And he's like, listen, I'll bring a TENS unit and some acupuncture needles. And I was like, it's so not going to work. And he's like, will you just, because he knew my history too. He's like, will you just trust me? He goes, we'll try it. What's the worst that can happen? It doesn't work. He's like, but just try it. I was like, okay, fine. I was desperate. I was willing to do anything at all that anybody suggested. Okay, maybe not anything, but I was very tempted to. Judy, I was just going to ask what acupuncture worked for me for a little while. I was given morphine once after a botched gallbladder surgery. The doctor had nicked my liver, and they had sent me home after I insisted something wasn't right. Morphine burned. Oh no, that's horrible, Mare. The ortho that did my surgery on my arm said when I first went that he wouldn't give me any pain meds with 4 broken bones. After the surgery, he apologized because it was a lot worse than he thought. Oh my God, regardless of whether or not it was worse, 4 freaking broken bones and they're not going to give you anything? That's insane. Weird, that's malpractice. Frank, that's inexcusable. I agree with you, Judy, on both counts. I hated the feeling of morphine in my veins. It was worse than the pain of a second surgery. Yeah, I didn't like it either. When it came to actually having it IV, hello, our cabin in the woods. For the life of me, I can't remember your name or if you ever shared it with me, but welcome. Every day with Judy, I agree. The OTC TENS unit about killed me, but that was before my neck surgery. Yeah, this wasn't an OTC one. It was one that he had at work. But so he came over and he came over and he's like, okay. He's like, okay, pants down. And I'm like, you could be a little nicer. He's like, whatever. This isn't fun. This is medical. And I'm like, okay, fine. So I just had to laugh the way he said it. But Tony, welcome, Tony. Here, I'm just gonna take a snapshot, and I have to update my list again. I like welcoming everybody by name when and if I can, and I have a handy dandy cheat sheet, but I need to update it. So I will add your name to the list, Tony. But welcome. It's nice to have you here. Adventures of Frank and Tina. Hey, Frank. Hey, Edith. Welcome. So anyway, where was I? Oh, TENS unit and acupuncture. So I totally was like, nothing else works. This isn't going to work. I mean, medication doesn't work. Other things don't work. It's not going to work. So he went ahead, I went ahead and laid down, and he went ahead and he set up all the needles, and he started the TENS unit. I kid you not, for 24 hours, was it 24 hours? I think it was like almost exactly 24 hours. No pain at all. Like, I wouldn't say like a new hip, but no pain in my hip at all whatsoever. I was like, oh my God, this is like the best thing on earth. Or was it 12 hours? It may have been 12 hours. I can't remember, but it was like between 12 hours and 24 hours. I was so like, okay. And he goes, listen, I'm not going to be able to do this. I think it was every 12 hours. He's like, I'm not going to be able to do this every 12 hours. And I'm like, he goes, like, for the rest of your life. And I'm like, I get it. But, you know, tomorrow we're doing it again. And he's like, I'll see if I can, you know, because I wasn't able to see him every time I was out there. And at one point I was working like 5 days a week out there and still living here. That was crazy. But, so bam, after it wore off, it was horrible again. And so like 2 days later, he went ahead and he did it again for, I think it was 12 hours. No pain at all. And then bam, it hit again. And I was like, other than having him do it, I couldn't afford to do acupuncture every 12 hours on my hip. I mean, I just can't do it. Now it's at the point that he did it like I don't know, a couple months later he did it again, and it was not as effective. I think because it got worse. It wasn't just a sporadic lightning bolt. It was like more often, but it was still, there were periods of time that it didn't hurt. Now I'm at the point that it just always hurts. And then I get the lightning bolts also, but the lightning bolts are a long lasting lightning bolt, like a couple hours, where I mean it can take me 10 minutes to get from here to my bathroom, which is right behind my laptop. So but I'm also not with him anymore. I haven't had the acupuncture in a couple of years. But that was about the only thing that worked, again, for a short amount of time, wonderfully, but then it started to wear off. I mean, wear down in time that it would last. And now it's always hurting. Judy, the doctor died and there were many cases against him. I was young and recovered. A lawyer advised not to pursue it. Oh, that sucks, Mary. I hate hearing that. Those chairs at the nail salons I can't use. It hurts my back so bad. Oh, I know what you mean. My, we all have our medical stories. I know this was not supposed to be a medical history or anything, but and you all know I don't typically go on and talk about like and whine and complain. And I'm not whining and complaining. It is what it is, and it just whatever. But at the same time, it is nice when you know you can have a safe place to talk about it and people aren't going to complain and whatever, or you don't have to feel bad about it, etc. But hold on a second. Oh my goodness, I have so many notifications. I'm so far behind. I don't know what to do. Anyway, sorry, I just needed to check something. I had a question for you guys. I was watching somebody's video, but I can't remember who who it was or what it was that they were talking about. Oh my gosh, my brain is so bad. Natalie, I have to go. Everyone have a great night. You too, Judy. Thank you so much for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Love you, my friend. Sweet dreams. If you guys haven't hit the like button, if you would be willing to do so, I would greatly appreciate it. That does help a lot. And you guys have been so amazing in commenting on my videos, especially Monday and Wednesday's videos. You guys are so awesome. And I love hearing what all of your favorite things are, because for the most part, a lot of times it's the same, but at the same time, a lot of times it's different. And it's interesting to see what everybody likes. Like, you know what I mean? At least for me. I remember before my dad passed, he had back surgery and he was in constant back pain. He had surgery and hurt even more after. It broke my heart. He hurt so bad, and then he was diagnosed with stage I don't know if you're still typing, but I'm so sorry. That's horrible to hear. But I know most people that I know that have had lower back surgery are in worse shape after than they were before. By the way, I'm just 15 away from 300 on my channel, so be on the lookout for a giveaway. Yay! That's so exciting, Judy. Congratulations. That happened fast. I'm so excited for you. I had total left shoulder and bicep rebuild. He had me on 2 days pain meds, and that was it. He had me moving it right away. I cried like a baby. I know what they say when it comes, especially even with brain injuries and stuff. It's better to be up and moving right away than not. But how can you expect, unless they're sadists or haven't had any kind of surgeries before, how can they possibly think that people can do what they want you to do so fast without having something to help? I'm not saying to load people up with like max doses, but to give them something to help them be able to do what is expected of them in order to be able to heal properly. I mean, it's absolutely insane. I mean, 2 days worth of meds after that, that's ridiculous. Stage 4 small cell cancer. From then on out, he only talked about how bad he hurt from cancer. He hurt for many, many years. Oh, I'm so sorry, Christy. See, with cancer, they're supposed to not have any limits when it comes to the amount of medication they can prescribe. And honestly, it's also, first of all, none of these things are laws. They are guidelines. But people that are in chronic pain are also supposed to be not completely exempt from the guidelines, but they're supposed to have a one-on-one conversation with their doctor and a decision on what is, yes, it's supposed to be the least amount of medication for, it's supposed to be the lowest amount effective, but on a case-by-case basis with each patient. It's not supposed to be an across-the-board thing with their practice or whatever the case is. And chronic pain is supposed to have more leeway, not as much as cancer patients, but it is supposed to have more leeway than somebody with acute pain. But that doesn't happen. And it's a very frustrating situation when you have legitimate issues, documented issues, and they don't work with you. But I am sorry that your dad had to go through that. That must have been horrible and so hard to watch. And I can only imagine what you were going through, much less what your dad was going through. I'm very sorry about that. You can only say I'm okay for so long, then it's better to spill for a while, then you're back to being I'm okay. That is very true, Becky. Very true. I'm in therapy tomorrow morning, Tony, at our cabin in the woods. I'm about to cry thinking about it. I'm so sorry, Frank. It's ridiculous and everyone doesn't react the same. Exactly. Since this is my first time with a live, how often do you go live? Oh, Deborah, I'm so sorry that this isn't typically what we talk about on my lives, but I go live every Tuesday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Unless, of course, something goes wrong, then I'll normally put a post on my community tab letting you know that I'm not going to be able to make it for whatever reason. Or I post it on my Facebook page, which if anybody can put on my Facebook page, that would be awesome. I think Leanne's the only one that's here right now, but if you can put on my Facebook page, Leanne, if you are here, that would be awesome. Or the link is in the description box below, but it's Natalie's with an apostrophe S, Natalie's, oh my God, Natalie's Closet Fiber Arts Community. But I will typically notify you in one way or another that I can't make it, but otherwise it's every Tuesday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. My dad was on so many medications with his back pain, they didn't want to help him when he got cancer. Oh my God, that's horrible. 15 years ago, I cut my left index finger off in 6-hour surgery, put it back on, and had me moving finger 2 days later. I have about 80% movement now. Oh, wow. Wow. My sister-in-law had knee replacement, and the pharmacy didn't want to fill her prescription until she told her what was happening. Oh, I know. Believe me, I have left, I don't know how many pharmacies. Right now, I'm grateful for the pharmacy I have. But for a good year and a half, when they were changing some stuff a few years ago, I literally was leaving. I visited probably about 60 pharmacies within, like, maybe not 60, like 30 pharmacies within 2 counties. Everyone I left crying because they treated me like I was like pond scum and like a drug-seeking thief or something. I mean, it was absolutely horrible how they treated people. And I'm like, you know what? I have legitimate documentation. I could probably fill your entire pharmacy with the amount of records I have. Don't treat me like this. That is just so not fair. Don't throw me into the same categories as the people that are stealing this stuff or selling it or whatever. But that's a whole nother thing that I can get onto. But I did want to tell you guys something. Oh, about my friend and his accident. When we were talking about like not giving anything now, hold on a second to that. Poor Kelly is always struggling for pain relief because of her allergies. Yeah, I know. It's horrible. Hey, Rosalie, welcome. How are you? Our cabin in the woods. I cut my left pinky off in '86. They sewed it back on. You guys with your lost fingers. Thank you, Leanne. I appreciate it. Adventures of Frank and Tina. Do what they tell you, Frank. It hurts, but pays off later. Yeah, exactly. But for your pain, I can completely understand. My dad kept screaming for help. I am so sorry, Christy. That's horrible. But anyway, my friend, he had a car accident. This was, well, actually, it's probably now been, I'm going to say, wow, 5 years? Holy mackerel. No, 3 years, I think. He had a horrible, he was living in Tennessee. I think it was Tennessee at the time. This live is like the scene on Jaws when they were comparing. No kidding. I know. That's totally not a normal live. But hey, thank you, Rosalie. I appreciate that. Thumbs up for host. I appreciate that. But anyway, he was in a horrible car accident and his car was totaled. I think he rolled over a couple times. He walked out of his car because he saw a light. He saw a light from a car that was coming. He walked out of his car. He had a broken neck. The doctor said he was surprised that he didn't essentially, Miley, stop. No, absolutely not. That he didn't like sever his spinal cord at his neck, having moved the way he did. But I mean, God was with him and he didn't. But he broke his neck in 2 places. This man has never been on any pain medication. First of all, he has seen too many friends that were addicted to it and having issues. And also saw, I mean, he saw me struggling with not getting pain relief from what I was prescribed. And it used to frustrate him. But never having been on any type of medication, not once had he ever taken pain medication other than like Tylenol or Advil or something like that. That's it. Ow, damn it, Miley, I am taking that away from you if you don't stop. Ow, that hurt. Hold on a second. That was okay. Thank you, and I'm enjoying the conversation. Okay, good, Deborah. Sorry about that. That could be a not good impression, but thank you. I'm happy you're enjoying it, or at least not hating it. Anyway, never having been on medication. They obviously gave him stuff IV when he was in the hospital, and then they had to transition him to pills before he was able to be released. Do you want to know what they sent him home with? Do you want to know? Never having been on narcotics before, ever, and only having had what he had in the hospital, IV, they sent him home with 300 pills of 30 milligram oxycodone. What? This was only 3 years ago. And yet 330 milligram, they started him on 30 milligram oxycodone and gave him 300 of them. He had one, it made him nauseous. He flushed the rest of them. I was like, do you know, okay, I'm not going to even say that on my channel, but not for me, but what he could have like made. Anyway, he's like, I couldn't do it. He's like, it made me so nauseous. And I'm like, yeah, they started you out. Like, I mean, they started him out pretty high, considering he's never been on pain medications. And he's like, yeah, he goes, I hurt, you know, I for a good year, he hurt quite a bit, but he's like, you know, I didn't want to have to deal with feeling like that. And he's like, they gave me a second, they gave him a second script for 330 milligrams again. And he just never filled it. I was just like, that is absolutely insane. I've been lucky so far. Tramadol prescription lasts a very long time because I won't take them unless I'm hurting so bad that nothing I do eases me. Then I take one, and that's a few and far between. Oh my God, Tramadol. My mom had been on Tramadol, and one time I tried it just to see. I mean, it's a very low level compared to what I actually need, but I basically didn't even know I took anything. Oh my God. It just did not. I mean, it just did nothing. But then again, neither does morphine or Dilaudid or Demerol IV. So it's kind of but I wish I would give anything for that to actually work. Oh, let's do compare scars. What fun. I bet I'd win. You have to eat with those pills. Cannot take on him. Oh, he did. He did eat on it. It just made him nauseous. I mean, and honestly, I think that was very irresponsible of the doctor to prescribe. I mean, heck, even back in the heyday when there wasn't, I mean, doctors were like writing scripts out like they were candy. You couldn't get 300 of them. I mean, that was just craziness. But scars. Okay, well, I have that. I think that's one. That's actually 2 surgeries, and then I have my thyroid surgery, which like goes from here to here. I have a little scar right here where a pencil went right down my hand when I was in grammar school. I was on the back of a chair and at my and I fell back and I stopped myself with my hands and a pencil went right down my hand. I have multiple scars from a weight loss surgery that I had, a lap band surgery that I had to have emergently reversed. Let's see, what else do I have? A couple other, but I can't remember what they are. Tramadol makes me sick, like I'm hungover for 2 days with vertigo. Not much pain relief either. Serious? Wow. That's wow. That would suck. What? 300? That I know. That's what I'm trying to say. They gave him 300 pills of 30 milligram oxycodone. Never having been on any kind of pain killers at all. I'm like, dude, that's just nuts. Adventures of Frank and Tina. 2009, I had a car crash. Oh my gosh. I had visions of me pulling myself out from under the car, broken bones from hip to my head. Very sad time. My family, my kids cried for days. Oh my gosh, I can imagine. That's horrible. Oh, that's just, wow. You are lucky to be alive. God was definitely watching over you. Did you hear that? That was a burp. That was her burping. That's the loudest I think I've ever heard her burp. Ow. Wow, that's awful, Tony. Yes, he was. Absolutely, he was. I mean, I can't believe my friend got out of the car or pulled himself out of the car like that. I mean, with a broken neck in 2 spots. And he pulled himself out from outside the car. Craziness. I mean, seriously, Rosalie, did you hear that? I mean, that was, she had the bone like up to her mouth and she took a second and then burped. I mean, she burps all the time, but normally it's like and it's done, but that was insane. Oh my gosh, I've had 1 surgery. Only once have I been under the knife. Man, you ladies are so brave going through what you have. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. Yeah, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a couple kidney stone ones, but those were minor. 6, wait. Ow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, yeah. At one time, my mom and my ex-husband were saying, not goodbye, but wishing me well and sending me off to surgery. Well, they put me into the elevator and then they hit the button for the morgue. I was like, you do know I'm not at that point yet, right? They're like, yeah, but it's just the operating rooms are down there. I'm like, that's not very comforting, you know. My dog gets hiccups. I I think the hiccups are kind of cute when they have them. Miley gets them every so often also. Nope at my shop. Ouch. Such a lady is our Miley. I know, really? Grown man burp. Exactly. Hello, Rosalie. Man, how did you get out? Oh no, man upstairs. Yeah, exactly. Man upstairs, totally. But then, and this is why I always ask questions. Now, I have a mind for medicine. I always have. I actually went pre-med. I started out pre-med, but and I've always like read medical stuff and whatever, but I always ask questions. Even if I don't know what they are saying exactly, I always ask questions. If they're getting ready to give me medication, what is the medication? Just you have to do that. You have to be your own champion. And even with like my mom, I always insist on being there. I ask questions, which I'm glad I do because she's allergic to a particular medication, and they gave it to her twice accidentally 11 years ago with her first several knee surgeries. And then this time around last year, they gave it to her. They almost gave it to her once the first time and once the second time. Yet their records say allergic to all the time, but they still almost gave it to her. But anyway, so where was I going with that? I was going with that for something. Son of a gun, I was wanting to tell you something. That's nuts. Totally glad you're doing good now. My wife tells me I'm not. Wait a minute. I was just telling you guys something. What was I talking about that I started to go down that road? Oh, for crying out loud. I've been really good at remembering. But can somebody remember what I was saying before that? Because I can't remember. Oh my goodness, this is going to drive me up a wall. Because I actually had a point, but I can't remember what the point is because I can't remember what I was saying. It's been fun discussing our elements and getting things off our chest, but I'm getting tired and I need to get ready for bed. I will be praying for all of you. Good night and sleep well. Thank you so much, Tony. Oh, wait. No, that's Brenda. Sorry, Brenda. Brenda, have a great night. Stay safe and healthy. Praying for you as well. And thank you for the prayers for all of us. Sweet dreams. And thank you again so much for your support. Being your own advocate to know what is going on. Oh, right. Yes. That. Thank you. Thank you, Cynthia. Wait a minute. When did you get in here? Hi, Cynthia. I think I missed you somewhere. But yes, being your own advocate. So, Miley, stop. There was one time, one of my surgeries, I can't remember exactly what it was, but can't remember if it was a kidney stone surgery or if it must have been. Ow. Or it could have even been my thyroid. But anyway, regardless, it doesn't matter. I was in pre-op, and on the gurney, they hung color-coded like tags. Like they look like plastic tags. But and they were color-coded, and some of them had something written on it. Red was for the allergies. Didn't have what I was allergic to on it, just alerting them that I was allergic to something. Anyway, so there was something else on there, and I think it was my thyroid surgery, and something didn't seem right, and Leanne, something didn't seem right, and so I was asking them, I'm like, what are all these tags for? I'm glad I asked, because one of them was, I think it was something as drastic as like amputating my left foot. I'm like almost positive that's what it was. I could be wrong, like that's really drastic, but I'm almost positive it was like amputating or some sort of a surgery. No, it was amputating the left foot. And I was like, that's not for me. And they're like, well, what are you talking about? And they actually had a mark on my leg. That's why I asked. That's what it was. There was a mark on my leg. And I said, what is this for? And they said, well, that's where the surgery is. That's where the surgery is happening. And I said, what are you talking about? And so they looked at the thing on the bed, and they said, well, wait a minute, what are you talking about? What are you in here for? And I'm like, I'm having my thyroid removed. And they said, well, that's not what this says. And I'm like, well, that's wrong. And they're like, well, no, that's why we have all these systems in place. And I'm like, can you please go check my record? And they're like, oh, yeah, sorry about that. That was a mistake. And I'm like, and just so casual about it. And I'm like, that's kind of a serious mistake. I mean, had I not questioned why my leg was marked and that they didn't point out the little card on my gurney, and I didn't ask them to go check my records, things could have been quite drastically different. And I'm like, seriously, people, how do you not? I mean, okay. Thank you. I sent it to your email. Talk tomorrow. Can you guys actually, I want to take a picture of it if it doesn't go away too fast. Either Frank, or if you can't, can somebody take Frank's email off of here? Just because I don't want anybody like grabbing it and like messing with him or anything. Natalie, I always tell Tina that you're my favorite Martian. You're too funny. 10-4 Tony. Yes, thank you, Leanne. Where'd you get that set, Leanne? I like that one. I don't know that I've ever seen that one. But anyway, so yeah, I seriously, I never planned on this live being all about our ailments, but it is good to get it off your chest, and then you can continue to, like, who was it that said that? Was it Brenda? Somebody said, once you get it off your chest, you can go back to being I'm okay. And that is very true. Very true. You do need to get it off your chest. And when you know there is a safe place, and you know that other people can relate to maybe not exactly what you've been through or what you're going through, but at least have their own situation, it makes it a little bit better, because you're not alone. Even though we all know we're not alone, it still helps. Because when you first moved here, that was an awesome story. Oh, you're talking about when I was playing in the sandbox? I'm dying over here. One surgery, you're going to the morgue. The other one, you're becoming an amputee. I know, seriously. Yes, she is. Mary, you're a wonderful lady. Yes, you are. I totally agree with both of those sentiments. Is that what you're referring to, Frank? When I was talking about playing in the sandbox? Yeah, my first language was Ukrainian. I didn't start learning English until I was like 5, and that was from Sesame Street. And I sounded like a little DP because I had a heavy accent. And what Frank is referring to about being favorite Martian, I was playing in the sandbox with some friends, and I was always, and I still am bad with names. I mean, I would play with kids for like 2-3 weeks, still run in the house and say, Mama, what was it in Ukrainian? What's that little girl's name? And she's like, you've been playing with them for 3 weeks. You don't remember their name? But anyway, I'll remember their dog's name, but their name is a different story. Anyway, so I was playing in the sandbox, and I was always speaking to the kids in Ukrainian. They never understood me, but hey, we were just playing with sand, right? I mean, what's the big deal? Well, so my mom was coming and she was saying that we needed to go, and I was telling the kids my mama or my baba and Guido come, which meant my grandmother and grandfather or grandma and grandpa were coming. And so one of the little boys turned to my mom and goes, "Hey lady, is she speaking Martian?" My mom was like, "No, honey, she just speaks a different language." But I think that was when I was starting to slowly learn English, but I was a Martian, or I am a Martian, I should say. But yeah, my mom got the biggest kick out of that. She laughed for quite a while, and of course, told everybody and that story multiple times as well. But I get it. I mean, there's only so long. Because I mean, I was like telling them, like I was so excited that my grandmother and grandfather were coming, and they were just like looking at me like, okay, it's your mind. Miley, stop that. I gotta check your teeth and your gums after this, little shit. Too cute what children come out with. I know. That's the cutest story. Thanks, Frank. I do too. I do like that story. That was always a very fond, retold memory because I don't actually remember it, but yeah. Did you hear her again? That was another burp. I mean, she's sitting here with the bone. I mean, oh my gosh. Stop eating the bone. Miley. Ow. Okay, so what is everybody working on? Now that we've spent an hour and 50 minutes talking about our ailments. She's really going at this for a long time. She doesn't normally go this long on the bone. I mean, it was only maybe 20 minutes in that I gave it to her? Maybe, roughly-ish. Even when I was talking, I'm working on a box of Oh, that's too funny, Frank. I love it. You know what I always loved? Oh, what were they called? They're like is it star something? It almost looks like they would be made out of Rice Krispies. Kind of sort of, but it's like chocolate. It almost looks like a moon pie, but it's not. But what are they called? What are they called? Stardust? No. No. Are they Little Debbie? I don't think so. Little Debbie. Star. No, that's not it. Yeah, the Star Crunch. I think these are them. I know they still have them at the grocery store because I see them all the time. Block. I can't enlarge the picture. Oh, there we go. No, I don't know if these are it. No, I don't think these are exactly the ones that I'm talking about, but they're similar to that. Those are yummy. Yum. I could eat those like all day long. Oh, buffering. See, we always go buffering at this time. I'm really quiet because I'm working on my grand's Valentine gift. I need to get it in the mail. Okay, no problem, Cynthia. I get it. Star Crunch. Okay, so maybe that's got to be it. Those were yummy. Oh, I can go through those all day long. Working on an Afghan, purple solid and a variegated water lily color. Both are red heart with love. Oh, cool. That sounds nice. Star Crunch. Then that's got to be it. I finished repairing a blanket. I need to start my grandson's 10th birthday blanket, but I needed to do something small in between, so I'm doing some tea towel toppers. Say that 5 times fast. Quick and easy. I like them. Oh, cool. That sounds like fun. Yeah, so yes, you did buffer for a bit better now. That is so weird. It shows that I have a full signal, but what do I know? I was just going to, again, I was just going to tell you something. And it was, something Frank said about Little Debbie's, but that's not it. There was something. Oh, yeah, Frank, I wanted to ask you about that juice cleanse you did. Should I email? Ow! Should I email you about that? And should I email you at the email address that you had up here earlier? Yes, you did. Oh, I already read that. I've been meaning to ask you about the juice cleanse because I'd really like to do some sort of a cleanse. My mom and I both would like to. And honestly, we need to get to the gym. And I know I said that was one of our New Year's resolutions that we were going to do. Like we were going to intentionally exercise at least once a week. My mom does do her QB, so I'm very proud of her. I have not, but my schedule has even been more crazy the last 2 weeks, and I don't even know how that's possible. But I really want to get to the gym. I love the gym. I mean, I hate, I have to go to the gym. And then after the gym, I have to go take a shower. Okay, I like taking a shower, but sometimes I just don't feel like taking a shower. But once I'm there and I'm getting on the machines and stuff, because I like working on my arms and doing my abs with the machines that they've got. And I used to love walking like an hour on the treadmill, but of course with my hip, I can't do that. But I really want to get back to the gym. And I keep saying I'm going to go, but then I don't because I don't have any time. And then next thing I know, it's like a week later and whatever. But I have been wanting to ask you about that cleanse, and I know it helped or worked for you really well when you did it. But I just wanted to get some more details about it. My wife took away all my sweets on a diet. Aw, I'm sorry, Tony. I'm working on a basic V-stitch king size Afghan. Oh, cool. Yeah, I need to do a V-stitch shawl with my fantasy yarn. I have not started either one of our hats or the fantasy yarn shawl. I've got to do that. Seriously. I am loving up my cat Minnie. Hi Minnie. Yes, anytime. I'm going to do it again in about 2 weeks. I lost 40 pounds and kept it off for 4 months. 4 months. Wow. I know you did like an amazing. I know you lost a lot. So email you at the email address you had above because I took a picture of it. 40 pounds in 10 days. Holy moly. Oh my gosh, I would love to lose 40 pounds in 10 days. Now, did you go back to a regular diet after that? Or did you, I can't remember. I mean, I followed it for a bit, but then I forgot. Frank, that is good. Yeah, it is. That's awesome. I mean, Frank, I know you oftentimes, joke about your stuff, but that is, you so don't even look at. I don't think you do, but that is absolutely amazing. Your neck is concerning, Natalie. It's giving you grief. You need to be careful if you get back to the gym. Yeah, I know. Well, this I think is just because today I was stupid and flung my head so that the wind could take my hair back off of my face because I couldn't move it with my hands and it was really irritating me. And then next thing I knew, I went to go move my neck and I'm like, ow. So I told my mom, I'm like, Mom, I kinked my neck. I'm like, it hurts. But it should go away. I'm hoping. I may actually go get a nice pack right now and just kind of lay it on. But I know, Leanne. Yeah, I just watched my portions. See, that's the thing. Sometimes I can eat, like, I'll be so hungry. And it doesn't matter how much I eat. I feel like I can't satiate that hunger. But I oftentimes don't typically eat a lot at any one meal. It doesn't look like that, but I mean, I don't. Now, ice cream, chocolate, on the other hand, I ain't even going there. But when it comes to food, sometimes I will eat more than other times, but typically it's not like a ridiculous amount or a lot. But I know I can make the portion smaller. Doesn't mean I want to, but I could. Seriously, I'm gonna message you about that. Oh my gosh, that's an amazing weight loss. Isn't it? That's incredible. 10-day juice fast. Nothing to eat, period. Just vegetables and fruit juice. Thanks, Tony. And you said that you did any kind of juice. It wasn't like only stuff that you made at home, right? Like you would run it. I mean, you'd run into 7-Eleven and get some kind of a juice, or was it only stuff you made? Because I'm trying to think back to a specific video I remember watching of you talking about it. I swear there was a basketball court behind you, but I could be so wrong because my memory is not good. Ow. Actually, I think I'm going to go get an ice pack. Hold on, people. Don't go anywhere. Hold on. Hold on a second. Okay, sorry. Whoa. Ow! Almost dropped my phone. I'm lurking and crocheting a baby blanket for Mama Swift's new grandbaby, Quinn. Okay, no problem, Quinn. Teresa, I completely understand. I almost called you Quinn. V8 any juice with no sugar added. I don't know that I want to do this. But did it make you, I mean, okay, you lost 40 pounds, which is absolutely amazing, but did it make you feel good? Did it make you have more energy? Did you feel cleansed? Did you, other than it other than you having lost 40 pounds, did it overall just make you feel better with it? I'll get more details from you later. In the Indian Hindu culture, they also do something like that. Oh, the juice cleanse? Okay, everyone, I've enjoyed the conversation and the company. Thank you for being so warm and inviting. I will talk to you all next week. Be safe and God bless you all. Oh, you're very welcome. I'm so glad you were here, and I'm so glad that the conversation didn't push you away, seeing as though you probably thought it was going to be all crochet, which my lives are not typically like all crochet. We do talk about what's on our hook, but sometimes we play games. Sometimes we just chat about nothing. A lot of times we go retro and talk about old movies and music and food and sweets and whatever the case is. Oftentimes it's about food. It always goes back to that. But I'm so happy you found my live and that you enjoyed it. And I look forward to seeing you next week on Tuesday. Remember, Tuesday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. And it's, even though I say sometimes I need to be off in an hour, I say that because I know by 2 hours I'll get off. But it's anywhere from an hour and a half to about 3 hours, roughly, is how long we're on here. It just depends on what kind of a time we're having and what we're talking about. It was really good having you here. Sweet dreams. Thank you so much for the support. I really do appreciate it. 10 times the energy made me feel 10 years younger. Wow. Fasting for periods, only having fruits, veggies, water, juices. Oh my gosh, cleaned indeed. If you fast on juice, you gonna be cleaned out. Yeah, true. 100% cleaned out. Well, and now with having the Pampered Chef, the all-in-one blender that you can make juices and nut butters and soups, and you can prepare and cook the soup, and then it's a self-cleaning blender. Just know I'm not going to do it. That's my problem. It's actually taking the time to make the juices or make the smoothies or whatever the case is. That's my problem. That's where I always fail. Natalie takes 30 minutes to save. I know, it used to be 10 minutes. Now it's 30 minutes. The keto diet also gives you more energy. Yeah, Miley, hold on a second. Ow. Miley, I'm not taking your bone away. I gotta do this. Oh my gosh, you got stuff all over your head. What the heck? Hold on, guys. Don't go anywhere. Ow, I shall return. I think I'll use this ice pack. That's not good. Why do you keep going to the parts that are not covered? Keep calm and crochet on. Absolutely, Teresa. I just bought them at the store. The V8. But that's all you drank was the V8? I'm so not into V8 though. Sweet tea loves everybody. Yes, you do. We love you right back. Absolutely, Leanne. Hold on. A dear friend watching, I think, like her 10th ad right now. So sweet. Love it. I do good until I eat something, and then I'm hungry the rest of the day. I need something that keeps me feeling full. You look like you are in pain. I am. My neck is killing me, my back, my hip. You name it, it's there, Frank. Really? I was just going to say something else. Is that heat or cold pack? It's a cold pack. And it's all frozen, but it's like a velvety this side. Heat doesn't help me, or rarely does it help me. Ow! I wish I could, like, I can't, ow. I want to wrap it around my neck. Like, it doesn't mold well enough. I mean, I do need it on the back, but it's also, like, in through my neck, like there. But I love the original V8. Whoa, I love it, but it has a lot of sodium. Yeah, they have the low sodium one, though, too. I'm sorry, praying for you right now. For me, stop, Miley. Thank you, Frank. I appreciate that. Good night, my sweet friends. Stay safe and healthy and crochet on. Thank you, Tammy. You too. Sweet dreams. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Ow. I'm also suffering from a toothache on this side. But I'm just about to pay off the part that was on this side. Well, bottom side. And then I'm going to go charge up this side, but he's going to have to work with me as far as what we're going to do because it's too freaking expensive. And then that's going to take me another 8 months to pay off. But it's so not fair for one to be in pain all the time. Thanks to you, Natalie. Thank you, Leanne. I appreciate it. Believe me, it's very wearing on the everything. Very wearing. I need to get going. You all have a great night. I thought you left before, Tony. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great night. Sweet dreams. It was really nice meeting you. Although I think you may have been on here before. But, I mean, I think you subscribed a while ago, didn't you? I can't remember. But, again, thank you so much. Sweet dreams. It was definitely nice to not necessarily compare notes, but to know. I mean, it's always good to know. It's always nice to know. It's not good to know because, I mean, somebody has also suffered. But it's nice to know that others can understand. Does that make sense? Without sounding mean, like it's good because somebody has suffered, but you know what I mean? Anyway, again, sweet dreams. Prayers for all of us. Absolutely, Becky. You too, Tony. Talk to you tomorrow. Night, Tony. See you again, hopefully. Yeah, I haven't been here for a while. I thought you were. I mean, I thought you have been. I thought you know what I mean. Tony has an awesome channel. I know. I have watched a couple videos. I'm just bad with commenting. Not bad. It's just because sometimes I'll have it playing and I'm listening to it, but then next thing I know, I want to comment, but then I get sidetracked and then I end up doing whatever. And then I forget to go back and comment. And I'm like, yeah, it's a vicious cycle. I tell you, it sucks. But I understand because, I mean, I have my own channel and, yeah. I just hope for some reason, I just have a feeling that yesterday's video didn't get, because they are starting to promote my videos again, which I'm so excited about because for a good 4 months, they were not being promoted at all. So I'm very happy and excited about that, and very appreciative to the algorithm that that's happening again. But I have a feeling that notifications did not go out for yesterday's video, and or because it went out late, it got buried by the time people woke up in the morning. But I'm really hoping that people start watching it, and because I have to send the link to this video to that shop owner in Venice, and I would like it to have a few more views so that, you know, she feels that, not that it would have not been worth the time or the excitement of saying, yeah, go ahead, do this video. I think it's awesome that you're doing it. But also at the same time, it's nice to have a few more views so that it looks like it's actually being successful. Which I am very happy that some of my other videos have over 100 views. I haven't had videos with over 100 views in like 6 months. I mean, it's been crazy. Because before that, I used to get like 100 views in like the first like couple hours, and then it would, you know, trickle up to about 120, 160, 180. And then it went down to like 40, 50 views for the longest time. I'm like, what the heck? It's frustrating. You should see if you can crochet an attachment to that cold pack to have it mold around your neck better. Yeah, I know. Well, see, it has the strap, because this is actually what I typically use it for. Well, I have a massive, I have a massive one. I want to say it's like probably that deep or whatever, and then like that long. It's for my back. And I just lay it on the bed under a towel, and then I lay on it, and it basically covers, I mean, well, as wide as I am. Ow, ow, ow. I mean, it basically covers like from this area to about this area. And for the most part, the width, kind of, sort of, sometimes. And then what I'll do is I'll lay this along my hip. Like if this was my lower back and this was my hip joint, I'm laying on the big one, and then I'll just kind of lay this over the top of like my thigh or where my hip is, and let it kind of do my hip. But for my neck, it doesn't really form. I mean, I guess it does bend this way, but actually it more would need to bend that way, but it's just not as moldy. Ow, ow, ow. See, with this, actually, that's not bad right there. Except that's doing just basically my neck versus also my, because I was also trying to get like out this part too. But hey, that actually feels pretty decent. Ooh, maybe that. I wonder if I could drop it. Ooh. Oops. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, I don't know it's about to undo itself. Ooh. But maybe it's not quite doing like the back of my shoulder, but hey, this does something. But thank you, Mare. That made me actually try it to see if this would work. Which video we can get you some views, likes, comments, etc. Oh, that would be awesome. The one from yesterday that is titled "Shop with Me at Needlefish Yarns of Venice." I would greatly appreciate that, Frank. Thank you so much. That would be awesome. And I'm not going to talk about the subs because I don't want to. I don't really believe in jinxing. I mean, because I don't. But it's going well right now. I mean, I still keep going the up and down yo-yo thing, but it's right now praying, staying. I mean, I was at 1168. It went down to 1167, and I'm praying that it stays that way because it's been a couple of days, and normally I would already be down So praying. It keeps going. It goes in the right direction. The needlefish. Yes, the needlefish one. Thank you so much, Frank. I really do appreciate that. Like very much. I do love your short videos. I really need to. Okay, I know how to edit. I don't know how to do a lot of different editing type stuff. I know how to do the basic editing that I do. I mean, I could watch all the tutorials and stuff and pick it up, but I also am not interested in. I mean, I like what I do, the edits I do. Sorry, that reminded me of a Friends episode. But anyway, I thought I heard a siren. Ow, what was I saying? Oh, shorts. I would love to do a short video, but I keep trying to think of what it is that I think would be good, because I've heard so many people that have gotten a viral short video, not necessarily making a short, like a channel of shorts, but just doing relative shorts of my videos, which I know I could just do a compilation of or parts of a video and make it into a short. And I know it has to be vertical, not horizontal, and under 60 seconds. But I've heard that some people have gotten, one of their shorts has gone viral, and they end up getting like a ton of subscribers, and it really helps boost. It helps boost their channel. Have you seen that at all on your channel, Frank? Because I know you guys do shorts a lot. I mean, I know you guys have also been doing shorts because you haven't been able to actually do your videos with everything going on. But anyway, again, I greatly appreciate it, Frank, as far as for the views on that video. Amazon has an extra long heating pad, 2-hour shut off that helps me. Cold does not. See, yeah, heat, once in a while, heat will help. But for the most part, I need the ice. But then sometimes the ice really doesn't work. And even if I try to switch to heat, the heat actually sometimes makes it worse. But I'm like, it's such a frustrating thing, because I never know which is actually, I mean, if the cold works better always than heat, but if the cold will actually help when I'm wanting to do it, or is it going to make it worse at that moment? It's kind of like a coin toss. But you said do. We are doing the shorts because it's hard for me to edit a long video with one hand. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I know you, and plus you guys have been going through so much. A little. We have about 10,000 followers on TikTok. It's all shorts. Wow, that's awesome. Isn't 10,000? I mean, 10,000 is good, isn't it? I've been very hesitant. I've been very hesitant on starting on TikTok. First of all, I don't know that I have the time for it. The 2 series I'm doing right now on Mondays and Wednesdays is taking a lot of time, as far as, well, Monday more so than anything, because I have to actually figure out the time to travel to these yarn shops, and then do the research for the fibers that we talk about afterwards, which isn't a big deal. I mean, they're Google searches, and then I just put together information. But that still takes a lot more time to prepare, and I want to make sure that I got it right, and then to research the stores a little bit better, and then of course the shops on Wednesday. I try to get, right now I'm not necessarily going in depth as far as the stories about the stores and how they came about and everything else for Wednesday. That I'm going to do when I do the in-depth business reviews at the end of the series. But still trying to find all these places, having the conversations with them, and trying to see if they have an affiliate or a referral program, or if they don't, would they be willing to set up a coupon code for me? And then, having the conversations about giveaways and all of that, and going back and trying to keep the emails in order, and going back and forth with them and stuff. It's been taking a lot of time, which I love, because that's what I like to do. But at the same time, my office has been insane. And for the rest of the year, probably is going to be insane, because I have to learn 2 new systems. I have to build them up and then train somebody on them. And yeah, my brain capacity is not where it used to be, so that's going to be interesting. But so it's just been, really hectic. And so to try to start another social media platform is kind of an exhausting thing. I mean, I'm already trying to do a little bit more on Instagram, which I'm not even doing anything other than reposting my thumbnails from my videos. But still, that's an extra step that I never regularly thought about. So just, again, imagining starting another social media platform is like, whew, I just don't know. Sorry, I cannot imagine you doing a short video. I think you would need to practice lots. Well, it would have to be no talking on my part. It would have to be just cuts of a video in a time lapse, sped forward with under 60 seconds. Yeah, that's not going to work. I can voice over it, but that would take a while. Yeah, it's pretty good. It takes a lot less time than YouTube. I can imagine. But, I mean, isn't there a lot of editing that goes into those? Have you had a lot of people, have the people that you've gotten on TikTok come over from YouTube, or have you found that you've had a lot of TikTok people follow you over to YouTube? Did that make sense? Miley, stop now. Hey. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to kick you. Ow, 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 ow. Sorry, monkey. I didn't kick her, but I shoved her strongly. Oh. We have had several on TikTok that hit 150,000 views. No work, just post them, walk away. Wow. Seriously? But are you monetized on there? How does that work? I mean, can you make money off of TikTok? YouTube people go to TikTok, but not vice versa. Oh. Okay. Yeah, because I guess if you're on TikTok, you want shorts. And if you don't do shorts only on YouTube, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get into that because hey, Miley. Okay, that's it. I'm going to take it away now. Ow, ow, ow. I can't even get up. No. Miley, no. No. Stop that now. You hear me? I want to check your teeth and your gums when you're done. Ouch. I think I have to undo this because it's a bit tight. Ow, ow, ow. That's not comfortable. Ow! Ow. As much as I spent on my hair, you would tend to think. The thing is like, we're trying to grow out my layers now, which I don't know why she kept this one longer than the rest of the layers, because it's supposed to be vice versa. This one's shorter and then going that way. But oftentimes it ends up looking, ow, like I have like a shelf, and then it goes to the longer part, which I did go shorter in the back, which I don't know if I went too short or not. But when I go like this, it's like, I don't know. I'm not, this being longer is driving me crazy. And I feel like it looks like it's like feathered. Remember back in the 80s when you used to feather your hair? That's what it makes me feel like. And it like just sits kind of weird versus being like kind of off my face and under. See, I don't even like that. I don't like hair on my face. So I don't know, but sorry, that's it. No. Ow. Okay? Absolutely not. You do not. No. No. Sorry, guys. Hold on a second. No. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to do that, and I need to go put this somewhere. Hold on, I gotta fix my screen now. I gotta go put this down somewhere. Hold on, I'll be right back. Actually, I'll put it right there for right now. That's just gross, Miley. Go lay down now. No, you growled at me, and that is not allowed. No, don't even try to suck up right now. I'm not having it. Lay down. Lay down. Now, go lay down. I told you like a million times. You keep breaking the bone, you're done. Little shit. Hold on a second. You guys can't see my mess over there. Sorry for the earthquake. Sorry, guys. Trying to straighten you out a little without. That's so not where you normally are, but sorry. Oh, yeah, they have to ask you to be monetized. They ask you to be monetized, and we are kind of conservative political, and they don't monetize conservative political channels. LOL, we are all considered domestic terrorists now. Oh, I know. You know where I stand, Frank. And I know that's where I'm not going to talk about it on here because YouTube has ears. No, I'm kidding. But we could talk about that. We could talk about that later. Yeah, you know where. Ow, you know where it is, huh? And you want it, but no, you're not getting it. Go to sleep now. No, you had a lot of fun on there, but you broke this damn bone. Look at, ow. I have to go wash my hands anyway. But look at what she did. This was smooth. These were smooth edges. Do you see that? They were smooth. You see this? This was all like this. I had no idea she went that crazy on it. Ow. Okay, guys, I gotta wash my hands. No, you're not getting it back. No. Seriously? Did you just throw up on my cords? Oh man, Miley. Oh, hold on, guys. Right on my cords, Miley. Move. I got to wipe it off. Move. Oh man. Sorry, guys. Ow. Oh man. I feel bad for her, but I don't want to get electrocuted over here. Oh, felt like something there. Oh, good Lord, this hurts. Okay, well, this has got to go in the washer tomorrow. Sorry, guys. Hold on a second. Oh, yeah. Bear with me. Miley, are you okay? Are you okay? Ow. Oh boy. Hold on. What? Whoa. Hold on. No work, just post. 150,000 views. That's like just amazing. We love all people on both sides. I have a lot of Dem friends. We really do love everybody, especially Miley. She wants to. Yeah, I know she does, but not right this second. But I get it. I'm friends with both sides also. However, when it comes to the radical left or radical anything, either side radical, that kind of gets a little uncomfortable at times. Ow. Hey, Anita, welcome. How are you? Greetings from work. Always working when you do your lives. I'm sorry, but I'm happy you're here. Welcome. I mean, we've been here for what, 2.5 hours? And what did I say? I was exhausted, and I'll try to make it about an hour, which I knew would be 2 hours, which means it'll be 3 hours. Yeah, I know. It just, yeah, I'll fill you in on my thoughts on something YouTube-ish related, kind of, sort of. It may not be tonight. In all honesty, it'll probably be a couple days because that's just how my brain works. Whoa! Ow. She's been staring at it because it's right on the edge. Oops. That's hard to figure out. Right at the edge of that bin. Had a chance to slack for a bit and watch for a few minutes. Hey, that's cool, Anita. I'm all cool with you slacking and being here. Anyway, I guess we can play a game if you guys want for a little bit. I have Family Feud. We already played through the entire deck, but that was 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago or 2 and 3 weeks ago or something like that. I also have the movie trivia, which we can go over again. I mean, we went through that deck also, but I don't know if everybody that's in here now was part of that. Leanne may have been part of all of it. Then I have the Friends trivia game, which we did not get through all of. We only got through a part of it, I think. And then I have this Drunk, Stoned, or Stupid. That's what we played on Christmas Day. And what we did was I read the card, and then we just let each other know if we know someone like that type of thing, or if we ourselves are like that. So you guys tell me, do you want to play a game? Do you want to just chit chat? Do you want to go home or go home? Do you guys want to get off the live? You tell me. Oh, sure. I got to go for just a couple minutes and be back. Okay, no problem, Anita. But you tell me. There's only 9 people in here right now. I don't know if everybody has hit the like button or not. If you haven't, I would greatly appreciate that you do. Yep, stalker me, always hanging in the chat. That's fine. That works. I don't have many blue dresses in here, or blue. You're the only one. You're the only mod in here. Donna was here earlier, but I haven't seen her for a while. So what do you guys want to do? Just hang out and chit chat for a little bit longer? Play a game for a couple minutes? Talk about something else? Meditate? I need to get a joke book, maybe. That would be fun. No, but there was one earlier. Leanne whacked him, though. Leanne is a great mod. Always on the ball. Up to you guys. Okay, why don't we do the Drunk, Stoned, or Stupid? I need to get some more games, but they're expensive. Ow! I mean, these little ones, which have like 150, not even, they have like 56 or something cards, or I don't know, 54 cards. This little box right here, I have 3 of them. I want to say they were like $10 or something. What? It's craziness, right? I mean, craziness. I need to get some joke books or something. I never heard of the Drunk Stone game. Yeah, we played this on Christmas Day on my live. My mom was part of it, and I don't remember what side of the thing Okay, I think I figured it out. But what I did was I just read the card, and then we said whether or not we knew, like I said, either that we were like that or we knew somebody like that, because we can't really play the way it's designed to be played. And that, honestly, it kind of bugs me because it says, I mean, the classic rules are is best for players who hate their friends. What? That's stupid. And then the nice rules are best for players who don't know each other that well. Whatever. That's what I gotta say. Anyway, I know I need coffee. It's 3 p.m. I'm kind of down in this section of my day. Go get some coffee. Exactly. She is awesome. Yes, she is. There is the Trivia Crack app, which is fun. It's a Trivia Crack app? Yeah, depending. See, I've been trying to be very, very, very selective. Even though I have 8,000 apps on my phone, I've been trying to be selective. I've gotten rid of several, but unfortunately, I haven't wiped my phone to fully get rid of everything. But I've been very selective on the apps that I'm putting on my phone because they just have too much control on our phone. And it's bad enough already that we have to give them permission. If we want to use the app, we have to give them the certain permissions. But essentially every app we put on our phone can basically run our phone. They can turn our phone on, they can make calls, they can look at our pictures, they can do whatever if they wanted to. Do they want to? No. But they could if they wanted to. No, I am not going to deal with you doing this just because you're pissed because I took your bone away. Go to sleep. Anyway, so I will read a card and you let me know if either it applies to you or if you know somebody like this or whatever the case may be. And if we don't have fun with it, we don't have fun with it and we can switch to something else. Except I don't know if anybody's a Friends fan that's on here right now. So that's where it kind of got a little hard last time because the people that were in here didn't really know Friends that much. And so then I kind of felt bad because it wasn't inclusive. Lay down. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, little baby. You're not getting it, so just leave it alone. Is there anybody in here? Because I've now seen the numbers go up and down twice, from like 0 to 7 and then to 3 and then to 5. You're not getting it, so just relax. You were chewing it for like an hour and a half almost. You should be tired. No. Go to sleep, little baby. Go to sleep, little baby. Little baby. You're a little baby. You're a little baby. You're a little baby. Why are you breathing so heavy? Really? What was that? Okay, so do you either know somebody like this or are you yourself like this? Will coach a kid's soccer team and be way too into it. I don't exactly know what constitutes as way too into it, but will coach a kid's soccer team and be way too into it. I'm here making coffee. Smell the coffee? I do. I love the smell of coffee. I'm just not a coffee person. Actually, we made a cup of coffee at the office today. My mom liked hers, but she likes hers without having any sugar in it. I don't like mine without sugar, but we didn't have any sugar in the office, so it was kind of blah. But I love the smell of it, regardless. I'm hoping I can lull HER into like a trance, and SHE will just lay down and go to sleep. Sleep, little baby. Sleep, little baby. But she's staring at it. She won't leave it alone. Nobody's wanting to play the game. I drink mine black also. Well, she drinks it with half and half, but no sugar. So it just, yeah. Ugh, that's not me. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. Whatever. It's your choice. That's fine. Ow. But I need sugar and cream. I used to have coffee with my cream, but I've gotten much better. It's cream with my coffee, but I do need to have sugar. That would be me, LOL. I coach Little League Facebook and would jump up and down on the sidelines. Oh wait, Little League. Oh, football. Okay, sorry. What is this problem? Football and would jump up and down on the sidelines. That is too funny. I can so see you doing it too. So see you doing it. Okay, you know what? I think if I'm going to be on here for any length of time, unfortunately, I'm going to have to not condone her behavior. What's the word I'm looking for? And give her something else to try to keep her quiet, because otherwise this is not going to be fun for me for very long. I had to make a pit stop. What is the game? We're playing what we played on Christmas Day, Drunk, Stoned, or Stupid. All it is I'm reading what's on the card, and you can either say that you are like that or you know someone like that. That's not really how to play the game, but that's the only way we can play the game in order to make it work on the channel. Wait, what? Back and ready. Back and ready to slack for the remaining 50 minutes of my shift. Welcome back, Anita. Had to make. Oh, I already read that. My husband took his coaching days very seriously. He coached our sons when they were young lads. Redirect her. Yeah, I guess that's an okay word, but I hate. It's like I feel like I'm basically telling her you can behave like this and you know you're going to get something for it because I'm busy and this is all you're going to, this is how I keep you busy. And I hate that because that reinforces the behavior in her, and she knows Tuesday night she can do this and she will ultimately get something for it. And that's what drives me nuts. No, you normally go to sleep after you eat your bone. But she's staring at it because it's sitting up here. So I'm going to move it. Ow, ow, ow. Hold on, guys. I'm right back. I'm coming. Plus, it drives me nuts because it also adds more calories to her diet, and she really needs to lose weight, and she's not able to because I keep indulging her. Hold on, I need to find a towel or something. Darn it, I don't have one of her towels here. They're all at my mom's house. I'm going to try to put this. Come here. Off. Off for a second. Good girl. But you got to eat it on the pillowcase. Ow. My mom got her, it came in as a set of 3, and there's no rawhide or anything to it. It's all edible. Whoa. But I don't know. This is probably going to take her 2 minutes to go on the pillowcase. You take it off the pillowcase, it's going in the trash. I have known people like that. So annoying because sometimes kids just want to have fun. You have known people who just try to, who just give in and end up reinforcing the behavior because the kids act up, and then you give them something and they know if they act up, they get it. yeah, it's kind of like the Pavlov dogs theory, but Leanne, not tonight, Mom Ellen, not sleeping after bone tonight. I know, but normally the bone's put her to sleep, so it's very strange. We'll see how long this lasts. I gave it to her about 11 minutes after 12. So remember that when I forget and I ask, when did I give that to her? Okay, so the next one, no, you don't miss. What? Been without. Wait a minute. What? Wait a minute. What just happened? Anita, what? Did you say something and then you took it away? Hey, Tammy, welcome. How are you? Long time no see or talk. See, Miley, I told you it would work. Yeah, it does. But then now that's how she acts on Tuesdays, and that drives me up a wall. And she does that any other time that I'm in the middle of something. She knows she can act like that, and I'm going to give her something to keep her quiet. And that is something I never used to do with my girls. They knew they got what they got when they were going to get it, but it was never in reaction to them reacting in a certain way or acting in a certain way. Was responding to someone who retracted their message. Oh, okay. Got it. Never mind, someone got it. Hey, Frank and Tina. It's just Frank. Tina's in bed with the girls, but we're happy to have Frank here, and we would love to have Tina here at some point too. It has been forever and a day since they were part of a live, so I'm excited. How are you, Tammy? I miss you. Okay, so next one. Poses hypothetical questions that are terrible either way. I can pose hypothetical questions, but I don't know that they're necessarily terrible. I do know some people that like that. Seriously, she's almost done with it. What the heck was that? Ow, that hurt. I can't move that quick like that. I am blessed. I miss you too. Yes, I know. I think I might have been feeding a troll looking to pick up someone. Not quite sure. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. We had a troll in here earlier. Leanne whacked him. Wackadoo. But nobody's answering the question. I answered it. Nobody wants to play a game. I'm just kidding. Her teeth are so ridiculously strong. I was distracted for that one. I'm sorry, I missed the question. Okay. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. Poses hypothetical questions that are terrible either way. I know a couple people like that. Not part of in personal, in real. You guys are in real life, but in my personal life. Ow. You know what I mean. I have a troll eliminator. Bring them on. It's my doggo snack time, and they are bugging me. Okay, no problem, Leanne. I hate those eat something gross or dare something stupid. Yeah. Know some. Hey, Leanne, great to see you too. Yeah, I totally know some. All right. Ouch. Okay, I don't know it. I don't know if the ears of YouTube would pick up on this or not. Are there any kids in here right now? I don't think so. And they think that is fun. I know what you mean. I ask hypothetical questions, but not sure if they are terrible. I'm sure they're not terrible. Okay, what's the question? I just got home. We're playing Drunk, Stoned, or Stupid, which is what we played on Christmas Day when my mom was part of it. We can't play it the way it's designed to be played. So basically all I'm doing is reading the statement or question on the card, and we're admitting whether or not we are like that or if we know somebody like that. Kind of, sort of, if that makes sense. But that's basically the only way to really play this game. We could play Family Feud again, but we've already gone through the entire deck just like 2 weeks ago. And the movie one we just finished last week, and the week before that is when we started it. And the Friends one, we haven't had a lot of Friends people in the live to really justify playing it without excluding a lot of people. Okay, so should I show you this card as long as there's no kids in the live? And if you need clarification on what it is, okay, we know someone like what? Okay, that question, what? Ow, poses hypothetical questions that are terrible either way. I know people like that in my personal life. Okay. I'm showing you guys a card. So if you're wanting to respond whether or not you are, this applies to you or someone else, look up now. And if you need clarification on what that refers to, I'll just say it. I'm 4 years old. Better watch it, Natalie. I don't think so. Wait, you aren't, are you? Ow! She's done. It took her all of like 5 minutes to finish that. And she's sniffing all around to see no, I don't think he's a daddy or a dad. Is he? I don't think so. So not I. No clue what either is. Hey, just here for a little while, getting sleepy. Hey, Granny D, welcome. I'm glad you stopped by, even if you are sleepy. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It is, Miley, I told you to go slow. Yeah, she didn't listen. Don't really know anyone that does either. It's, has a mother I'd like to, or dad I'd like to, I hope you can fill in the blank on the because it starts with an F. Like, I can't even, my brain just shut down. Tina has a cat she calls Milfy, but she doesn't know what MILF means. Oh my God, that is hysterical. That is hysterical, Frank. Ugh, no. Oh God, no. Ow, that hurt. Ow. I've more heard that reference on some TV show a long time ago. That's actually how I learned what it was. And I was like, okay, I know what it is, just don't know anyone that has one. Yeah, I don't know that I can say that I know anybody. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I do know somebody, but I don't know that they, you know what I mean? Like they kept that private or something, and I have no idea. But hello, our favorite squirrel D, love you. I know. Okay. How do some of these messages, like, I didn't see it before, but I read past it already. I don't get it. Hey, Becky, Tammy, Mary Leanne, and all. I'm not going to tell her. No, don't. That is too funny. Yeah, a movie or TV show or something made the term common. Yeah, exactly. Miley, no. Ow, shoot. Lay down. Yes, love you too, Granny D. Hey, D, I didn't see you sneak in. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, little baby. Go to sleep. Sleep. You're not getting anything else. So sorry. Too bad. So sad. You should have enjoyed it while you had it. Okay. I don't know why they had to put this word in with it, but I'm not going to read the word. But it says is an effing pushover. Again, I don't know why they had to put that word actually in this. I mean, what different? They could have just said is a pushover. No, Miley, lay down. Where are your toys? Ow! I should give you a toy. Miley told me to tell you that wasn't even a challenge. I know it wasn't a challenge, but ow, she can't have her BONE back. Ow, ow, ow. Hold on, guys. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. I don't even think you'd enjoy that one. This is a Scooby-Doo one. Maybe you'll like this one. I need to get some scissors, guys. Ow, 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 ow. Hey, frank I am when it comes to family. Yeah, I know. Me too. I've known someone like that. Tammy or Leanne. Hold on, I'll be right back. Let me get some scissors. I'm going to apologize in advance for the crinkling and or squeaking, but I'm hoping this will entertain her a little bit. Thank you, Leanne. Ow. Oh. Hold on a second. I can't get the little things. I was hoping, has anybody seen Amy Long at all? I sent her a couple emails. I think it was today or yesterday or something, and I haven't heard back from her. Normally she responds pretty quickly. Look, this is a Scooby-Doo. Ow, 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 ow. So sorry, that hurt. Good girl, Miley, sitting like a good girl. Only because I'm playing with this, preparing it for her. I am when it comes to furry friends. Yeah, that too. But this was from one of her Scooby-Doo bark box. Look, it's a hamburger. It's got a pickle. It's got lettuce. It's got, this looks like an egg. Sausage. Tomato. Beef. Red onion, which onions aren't good for dogs, so that doesn't make sense. Another piece of lettuce. And the bun. Isn't that cute? But that's what you may be hearing. Sorry. People, not so much, and not much family left. Yeah. I am a pushover where Tina is concerned. She gets about anything she wants. Yep, I'm scared. Aw, but that's sweet, though. How cute is that toy? Adorable. Yuck, that's a cheat meal, no taste. Sorry, Miley. Here. Okay. Let's see what it called it. Scooby, only in theaters. Scooby's Groovy Sandwich is what it was. Scooby's Groovy Sandwich. I don't count letting my fur baby walking all over me as being a pushover. And that hamburger toy is amazing. I know, isn't it cute? Oopsie. Ow, that hurt. Wow, she's going to chew right through the strap of my ice pack. Hello, Lan. Are you a crafter at all? I mean, you don't have to be here. I just figured I'd ask. Okay, next question. Calls dibs. Okay, that's very loud. Sorry, guys. Shh. Miley, shh. That's loud. That's loud. Your peeps. That's going to hurt your peeps' ears. She's trying to take the lettuce out. Lan 128, this chat is live. Are you a crafter? That's what we talk about mostly. No calories in my either way. Sorry, guys. That's very loud. I didn't realize how loud it was. Oh, boy, is she really tugging. Ow, that hurts. Ow. Miley, stop. Wait, 1 second. Let me have it for 1 second. Ow. Go from that side. No, I didn't know that side had a squeaker too. Oh, cool. My grandchildren love paper folding. Maybe that's what you need to start doing. Bone or treat, then a toy. Maybe take out the squeaker and tug before it begin. Oh, a good thing I'm not home. The squeaking would make Miko go nuts. Should I? Maybe I should get her another one that doesn't squeak as much. Mom, you gave me the toy. Stop telling me no. I know, but that's gotta be loud for you guys. Miley, your peeps have sensitive ears when it comes to the computer. Wait a minute. I think your gum is bleeding. You probably poked it with a bone. Doggy goes, the squeak has been yep. Miley, yes, your gum is bleeding or something's bleeding. Oh, no, that's not that. Okay. Okay, so calls dibs on people at parties. That's the next one. I have a cat that loves Bell toys, drives my son. I can imagine. Dude, or Dudette. Aunt Tammy reminded me you're Dudette, but that was a long time ago. No. Play with your toy. No, don't squeak it. Don't squeak it. Miley, stop. Let mommy give you another toy. That's a loud toy. That's a loud one. Hold on. That one's not quite as loud, is it? I don't think that's as loud. Ow. Yeah, this isn't as loud. Okay, this one. Ow, ow. Hold on a second. Okay. What did I miss? I have a cat that loves. Oh, I already read that. I can't remember the last time I was at a party, so deaf, not me. Doggy has 2 HP bars. She like I will squeak and you can't stop me. I know, seriously. Not yet. Squeak test. Let's see. This has. How does this work? Oh, no. That's weird. There's a Velcro here. Oh, these two go together? No. This is so weird. There's a Velcro here and a Velcro here. And a Velcro here and a Velcro here, but none of them stick together. And I can't, it's not like I can twist them. Oopsie. Oh, this one has squeakers throughout the whole thing. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, okay. It sticks to itself. Hold on a second. The question was calls dibs on people at parties. My dogs are looking around for the squeaky toy. I'm sorry. It's mommy forgotten to Mare. Question was call dibs on people at parties. Okay. Yeah. I think so now. Dude, no. Let me go get you another toy, okay? These are too loud. Okay, hold on. Don't go anywhere. Keep thinking if you know anybody like that. I gotta check a box really quick. Okay, this one's not bad. Ouch! What do you mean land? Why'd you do question mark? All right, hold on. I'll show you guys this one in 1 second. You burped again? Weren't those two other ones that everybody heard both of not enough? So not ladylike. I can't find the end of the, you know, the plastic things that, you know, these little plastic doohickey. Oops, it just fell off. Well, I can't find the other side of it. Oh well. All right, so next question. I have a single friend that does that. LOL. He never ever picks a girl up either. Too funny because they said something trollish. Oh, okay. What just fell? That's weird. All right, next one. Goes on elaborate journey to use hot tub. Yeah, I think it's either I can't. It seems like it should come out, but evidently not. So I'm going to cut it down as low as I can without cutting the fur on the toy. This is what I need to do is I need to be always actively like working on her toys, and then she'll stay quiet. Wait, what was the question? Oh, goes on elaborate journey to use hot tub. Never, not me. Nope. Since I haven't been to a party in 50 years, not me. You're going to have a squeaker-proof one toy just for the podcast. I know, right? So look, this was from, I showed you guys this on the video where I shared her this was her from her last bark box. But it's a little Shauna in the sauna. And she's got a little towel wrapped around her and her hair up in a little scrunchie. Isn't she cute? But that's not bad, is it? That's a lot better than the other ones, I think. So you want to play with Shauna in the sauna? But don't chew my stuff, please. Nope. If I wanted a hot tub that badly, I'd save up and get one for my house. Yeah. Is that bad? Or is that manageable? Be honest. I'll go find another one. Seriously. You're going to chew my ice pack. Dude, seriously. Ow! Hold on a second, guys. Hold on, sorry. Hold on. Just sending prayers to somebody. Okay, that's bad, isn't it? Are you sure? Because it's annoying me. Seriously? If we weren't on the live, you wouldn't be squeaking it at all. What she would be doing if we weren't on the live is she would be sitting here and trying to take the appendages off. Stop for just a second. I'll give it right back to you. I'll give it right back to you. Ow, she'd be sitting here. Yeah, one of your gums or something is like, oh, maybe not. I can't quite tell. But she would be sitting here and trying to pull the ears off and pulling this off. She wouldn't be squeaking it. But because we're on the live, she's squeaking it. It's fine, but you know her bone is very quiet, just saying. Yeah, but did you see how much of it she broke off? And that's why her gums are irritating her right now. Otherwise, she would get it back. We have a hot tub, so no, I don't think I'd travel for one, though I know people do. How about the ones where the monkeys bathe with you? Haha, no. I'm quiet. We are kind of germaphobes. Neither one of us will get in a public hot tub with people we don't know. Oh, yeah, so me too. I mean, if it's like family, it's a different story. But yeah, it just, the idea of soaking in hot water with strangers is just, yeah, not necessarily my idea of fun. Now, I love hot tubs, though. That, I mean, just on its own, I love the idea of. But I'm with you, Frank. I'm laughing so hard. Why? The ones where monkeys bathe with you? What? Her gums are fine. Give her the... No! She can't break the bone like that. You don't understand. She already has a big, like, the doctor has said it's okay for now, but she has punctured and had pieces of bone stuck in her gums before because she does that. So the doctor is always telling me to watch her and not to let her do that too often, because it's either the way, really, it's either the way she does it or something that really like messes with her gums. Hey, Aunt Tammy, stop telling her to do stuff she's not supposed to do. Right? Hey, you don't yell at me. See, she's trying to take the ears off, just like I said she would if we weren't. And you're rubbing your asshole on the blood, pardon my French, on the blanket. You smell your blood? You smell your blood on her? No, dude. Ow, is the bone splintering? Yeah, well, it's not necessarily splintering. She's breaking off large pieces of the bone with her teeth. But she has multiple times in the past had them like stick in her gums. Actually, one time when she went to the groomer, her groomer, when she was done and she brought her out to me, she's like, no, it's not a concern because it's not bleeding and it's, it's fine. But when I was brushing her teeth, she's like, because it's like one of those like thin ones that you kind of put over your finger. And she's like, when I was brushing her teeth, I felt something really, really hard. And next day she goes, I went to go look and it was a shard of a bone stuck in her gum. She goes, she didn't like cry or squirm or anything. I just went ahead and got not the forceps, but you know what I'm talking about. And I pulled it out. She goes, it just bled for a second. She's like, and then it stopped. She goes, but I'm just letting you know there was a fairly large piece of bone that was, shoved into her gum. And I'm like, great. So now, I mean, I always normally watch her, but there are times she'll grab a bone in the middle of the night, like from under the bed that I may have missed or whatever, and she'll start chewing on it. And then, yeah, so I always have to watch out for her. The monkeys are on Fuji in Japan, I think. Keep going, Miley. It's working. No, it's not, Aunt Tammy. The natural hot springs in Japan. Monkeys get into. Check it out on Google. Oh my gosh, that would be so fun. I mean, not really, but I held a little monkey, when I won a trip to the Dominican when I was a director in Mary Kay. My ex-husband and I went. It was a trip for two, and you probably have a piece of bone stuck in your throat. But I held a lizard, like an iguana, I think it was. And I also held a monkey. My mom has the picture in her bedroom. It was so cute. It was the cutest thing around. Springs and you try an antler to give her to chew on. Yeah, she doesn't like them. I'm laughing at the squeaking. It's funny. You need to get her a water buffalo horn. You need to get her one. I'm so kidding, Tammy. I'll look into it. No, dude. I was just gonna say something. Totally escaped me. Oh, that's really hurting my neck. Oh. But now she wants to play tug of war. Ow, son of a biscuit. Ow, ow, ow. Hot springs and hot tubs, not the same thing. Yeah, true. Yes, Miley, I heard you. Buffalo horn was going to be my next suggestion, but super chewers can splinter them. And she is beyond a super chewer. But she doesn't like the bark box toys that are like rubber, which are for the really big super chewers that can chew through anything. She won't even play with them. So I'm like, I wasted my money on like 1 or 2 boxes. So I'm like, can I just get the tougher toys than just the standard toys, and that are for like, not massively super chewers, but like super chewers. And that's what she typically gets, which with the bark box ones, they actually fare well with her. I mean, when she's really in a mood, she can get through them in no time flat, but she does try to let them last a bit. But as far as like regular toys, if I were to go to the store, Home Goods has the bulk of them, but the Go Dog, I think it's the Go Dog, the Go Dog toys, a lot of them don't have like a bunch of plushy or like stuffing in them. And a lot of, I mean, the ones she really likes are the dinosaurs or the dragons. But those take her a while to get through, which I love. Ow. Ow, she wants the stuff. Ow, she can rip apart and kill. I know. Maggie, Maggie goes through everything fast, but the buffalo horn is pretty good. We have an American Bulldog that can chew through iron. Yeah, if she really wanted to, she could. Oh my gosh. How is that not, like, annoying you guys? Okay, next question. Wouldn't care if they got caught. I'm going to have to show this to you guys because, wouldn't care if they got caught. Really? Anyway. Yeah, you go, Miley. Thanks, Anita. She'll take the challenge. Crap. I think a couple of people I thought were here are not here anymore. I just don't know if they ended up leaving. Mary, are you still here? Hold on, I'm looking through the chat really quick. Wait, what? I guess it depends on who catches you. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I know nobody like that. You know nobody that wouldn't care? Oh, wouldn't care if they got caught. I know a couple people that wouldn't care. Nope, guess there's a reason I like staying home. I would be embarrassed. I would be embarrassed. I mean, yeah, that just, as far as wouldn't be embarrassed, I know at least, I'm going to say it for sure, one person that I can think of. possibly two, but one person for sure, and that's the person that got into that car accident I was telling you about earlier. But yeah, I would be embarrassed too. I mean, it also, I guess, depends on where it was that it was happening. Although, not that I'm like that. Okay, that sounded really bad. All right, let's go to the next one. I don't know if this is a trick question or something. I mean, I'm not saying me, but people I know. Sure, Anita. I don't even take my shirt off at the beach. Oh, I know. Believe me. Watching on Facebook a girl making mashed potatoes out of regular potato chips. Oh, you're watching a Facebook girl making mashed potatoes out of regular potatoes? Oh, that's cool. Hey, Sarah, welcome. How are you? Well, did you see the last question? I showed it because I wasn't asking it. That convo could get tricky. I know, right? I mean, look what Sarah walked into. Oh, my hair. I is innocent and only 4, remember? Whatever. Anyway, seriously though, this one, I don't know. Nope, didn't see the question. You want to see the question? You tell me. You want to see the question? I'll show you the question. And then I'll ask if this one is somehow a trick question or if I'm missing something or if I'm not like totally, hey. Yeah, look at that. She yelled. Yes, she wants to see the question. Okay. See the question. Ow! Ow! You made me hurt myself. No, I'm kidding. Did you see it? So what we're doing with the game is like on Christmas Day that we did, where I read the statement, the question, the whatever, the quote, and we say whether or not we ourselves that applies to us, or that we know people that it applies to. Yes and yep. So yep, you wouldn't care if you got caught doing that? Hello, Sarah. Glad you could join in. All right, but this one, I don't know if this is like I'm missing something because they have it in quotes. So I don't know if I'm like behind the times on something and this means something or whatever, but it's in quotes. Wait, hold on. I wouldn't care. Ah, we have an exhibitionist here, do we? Actually, okay. Yeah, I'm confident my mom's sleeping. I can be, depending on the situation, comfortable with exhibitioning. You know what I mean, right? If someone was the best at baiting a fish hook, would that make them a master at it? Someone was. She's trying to pull the like hair, the fur off of the pom pom. But now that I looked at her, I took the fun out of it. Hold on. Time for me to go punch out. Thanks, guys, for making my last hour at work amusing. I gotta go drive home night. Oh, I hope we didn't scare you away, Anita, Miss 4-year-old. Anyway, have a great night. I'm glad that we amused you the last hour of work. Love, hugs, and prayers, my friend. Please drive home safely and sweet dreams once you get to go to sleep. Showing off, Master After. Ow. Natalie, can you please just be quiet? Ouchie, 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 ouchie. Okay, so this is in quotes. Do you have a phone charger? Am I asking you? Do you have a phone charger? Is this something that I don't know what it's referring to? It's just in quotes. Do you have a phone charger? If it's just a straightforward question, of course I have a phone charger. If it's something else, I have absolutely no idea. Yes. Yes, it's a trick question, or yes, you have a phone charger. No, Miley. No! You sound like a monster. Stop it. Yes, and yes, I have a charger or two. Yep. Yeah, I have at least, I have, one in my wall. I have one in my computer. That's odd. There must be an angle to that question. I know, that's what I'm saying, right? Yep, we have phone chargers, and it charges my phone. Oh, you mean it doesn't charge Bob? Oh no, that wouldn't charge Bob because Bob charges himself. Okay. Has to check in with parents first. I guess it depends on how old, but no. Ow. Okay, so has to check in with parents first. More phone chargers. Oh my God, it's almost 1 a.m. I gotta go to sleep. I know, we've been on here for 3.5 hours. Oh my gosh, I haven't been on a live I haven't done a live that long in a long time. I'm going to be getting off here too in a second, but has to check in with parents first. Does anybody know anybody like that? Yep, the twins. Oh, yeah, but they're at that age. I mean, but only if I'm going to their place. No, parents are gone. Only if I'm going to you check in with your parent. You can check in with your parents if you're going to their place. That makes sense. Google it, Natalie. It does mean something else. Do you have a phone charger? Okay, I'm Googling. Did you search it in quotes? Do you have a phone charger? ¿Tienes un cargador de teléfono? I don't want to know what it says and what it is in Spanish. Wait, congratulations, Mary, on winning Granny D's giveaway. Oh, congratulations, Mary. I didn't know you won a giveaway. Yay, that's awesome. Tell me, Leanne. Yes. Yes, what? In quotes? Tina always has to check in with her mom on everything. Too funny. I still think it's funny about the MILF, though. Milfy. Do you have a phone charger? Impress the guest. Do you have a phone charger? This just might be the most annoying yet understandable and relatable question I have ever. Huh? I think I didn't. I think I'm not searching it right or something. It's not bad, but it's not a literal question. But so what is it? I mean, I'm seeing how to say it in Japanese and whatever, but if it's not bad, just say it. I'm still looking. Sorry, guys. I'm not really seeing anything when I type, do you have a phone charger in quotes? My answer also would still be yes if I think I know what it means. Huh? No fair. I want to know what it means. What does it mean? I'm not going to start whining. Sorry, that's annoying. Leanne, what did you find out that it means? Because for me, it's not really pulling anything up. Okay, hold on. Let me try this. Still, it's not. Let me open this one. Hold on, hold on. Back when you're done, says the guest announcement later on when happily being developed hours and people and something. This is just literally talking about this is literally just talking about loaning a charger to somebody. Wait, hold on. My answer also would still be yes, if I think I know what it means. I think it directly related to your previous question. Come on, let's spit it out. Natalie, add in the search the name of the game. That may help. Okay. What was the name of the game again? Drunk, stoned, or stupid? Drunk, stoned, or stupid? Yeah, but this isn't really doing anything. Unless I... No, it's not... What am I doing wrong? In Japan, it means your internet is someone... Wait, it means you're interested in someone and want to be hooked up, like put your charger in the charge talk sort of kind of. Oh, too funny. All right, well, we're done with that one. Because we're done with that one. Let's see this one. Goes missing within 15 minutes of going out. Ouch. Goes missing within 15 minutes of going out. Not me. Now, if I were at a yarn shop and I would get lost 15 minutes after going out. I mean, heck, even my mom knows if she, like when we were at our last tour, which I almost slipped and told you where that was, she went ahead and took my car to go somewhere else, but she was like, okay, so what are you thinking? And she knew not to even think about saying anything less than an hour, which it ended up only being an hour, but that's because they were so busy that it was just hard to get footage without having like people in the shot all the time, which I try to avoid. But yeah, I'm always missing. Tammy, my late husband, beer run. Oh yeah. My ex-husband, for a couple different reasons. Tina's middle son Wayne goes out, then no one can find him for 5 days. Aw. Well, spouse just came home on break time to spend with him for a few minutes. Oh, that's sweet. Well, enjoy your time with him, Sarah. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. I will likely be gone by the time you get back because I'm going to start wrapping up my goodbyes, which take about 10, 15 minutes. Although some are saying it now takes about half hour. But yeah. I do need to go to the restroom too. Plus, I'm exhausted and want to work on my mom's blanket a little bit, but I don't know if I'm going to, seeing as though it's 1 a.m. And I've literally, this is the first time I've sat down for any length of time. I have not sat on my bed since 7:15 this morning, and that's where I typically am during the day when I'm home. I'm not great in places I've not been before. Night, Sarah. Lovely to meet you. Yeah, but Sarah, thank you so much again for being here. And did you watch my last yarn tour from yesterday? Make sure to check that one out, please and thank you. So anyway, I think we're going to wrap it up. We'll continue this next week. And my mom asked me what if I was going to do anything for Valentine's Day on here. I don't know. Valentine's Day is on a Sunday. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do a live or something. I'll see. Okay, I Googled it and now I understand even less. Actually, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. I really have to use the restroom. Ouchie. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Seriously, I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. Personal question. Ow, ow. Is anybody still here? Night, Sarah. Have a great night. Nice to meet you as well, Leanne. Or night. No, I'm going to go to. I'm actually sleepy. See you all later. But if you're not still here, bye, Becky. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Have a great night. I watched, though I haven't commented my favorite thing yet. Okay, no problem, Leanne. Thank you so much for watching, though. I'm hoping I can get my views up a little before I send the link over to the shop owner. Nightmare, love you right back. Night, Becky, please come and chat again next time. Absolutely. Hi, Natalie and everyone. I got here a little late tonight. That's okay, Janice. Sorry, I'm going to be saying goodnight in just a second, but thank you so much for stopping by. I do really appreciate it. And you can have your... No, she can't. Shh. Janice, Natalie will be back in a sec. You can at least see her for a few minutes. You're so cute, Leanne. Yes. Mm-hmm. Good night, everyone. Good night, Frank. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. And I will email you. I just have to remember to email you for a couple of reasons. But also, my mom has mentioned several times that, we have to get up to Georgia so we can go meet them. And I told her, of course, there are a couple other people in the area that I'd like to meet too. But I don't know when that's going to be. But ow! She's been talking about it a little bit more and more lately. Yeah, but good night. Thank you so much. And I do need to get that. I need to email you also because I want to get the juice cleanse information from you. But have a great night. Hi to Tina. Big hugs to her and the kids. Love you guys. You guys are awesome. Love, hugs, and prayers to you. Of course, extra prayers for your hand and arm, and of course for Tina and with everything else you guys have been going through. Thank you again so much for your support. Yep, was going, but I am a sucker for a polite request. Ow, yes, Miley. Donna is in Georgia. Yeah, I know. So I told her, she's like, well, see, and I'm like, yeah, and Donna and Natalie and I think there are a couple other people I'd love to meet, and I think like 1 or 2 dyers that I know, indie dyers. Woohoo, that would be awesome. Anyway. Really? Okay. Anyway, what was my question? Oh, well, my question was, and this is personal, but I mean, come on, with the questions that were on there, as well as all the information we went into as far as pain and stuff like that. This is private, though, a little bit. Do any of you ever... Sometimes it's not even after holding it for any length of time, but do you ever have it where you just like instantly have to go to the restroom? Like, yes, there are times when I'm holding it, or I'm in the car, or I'm at somewhere and I'm not able to reach a restroom right away, but I'll hold it longer. And then it's like all of a sudden, Okay, you held it like a second too long and bam, it's like if you don't get in there right this second, you're going to have an accident type of a thing. But then there are other times where it's like, I kind of know I'm going to have to go soon, but it's not like anything urgent. And then bam, it's like right there and I got to go yesterday type of a thing. Does anybody else experience that, or is that just me? Night, night, Frank, and tell Tina for me too. Oh, she is now being, I know she is. I'm so happy about that. Yes, all the time. Yep, that's my always syndrome. Okay, so I'm glad it's not me. That's why, I mean, like I had been holding it for, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes or something. But before that, I knew I was going to need to go. But I also thought I was going to be off of here for at least 40 minutes ago. um, but then it was like all of a sudden, it's like I couldn't even handle saying goodbye. I mean, it would have had to be like 2 second goodbye and I'm out of here type of a thing. And that's just not me. You all know that. So I was like, oh God, I gotta go. It's like you taking a water pill. Yeah, exactly. Night, Natalie, Mama, and Miley, and all the live chatters. Oh my God, yes, as I'm trying to unlock the front door. Ah, hold on, bladder. We are there yet. Oh my God, I know. That's the worst time, too. I've had that happen so many times. And I'll like come into my mom's house. I'll message her before I get out of the, or like when I'm on, like pulling into the driveway to make sure she's not in the bathroom, because I know for a fact I'm not only going to not make her bathroom, there's no way I'm going to be able to get through unlocking her door, unlocking my door, and getting into my place. So I'll be like, please tell me you're not in the bathroom. And then she's like, nope, I'm not. Or if she does say yes, I'm like, are you almost done? And then it's like I rush in, and I hate that. It's frustrating. Um, yeah, it just, I'm like, geez, this is just so ridiculous. It's just not funny. It's not funny. I mean, I suppose it could be funny depending on the situation, but not funny. So anyway, we've been here for 3 hours and 41 minutes. I seriously don't remember the last time we've been on a live of mine this long. I know back when I was like taking care of my mom after her surgeries or whatever, there were times that we even went into, I think the longest was maybe 4 hours. Maybe it was 5 hours. I don't know. But I love it because several of you have been here basically since the beginning, but then there are sometimes like waves and like shifts, like, okay, well, this one has to go, but now you're here, and then you may have to leave, and then you're, and it's cool, I think. And I love that we have so much, that we like each other and enjoy each other's company so much that we enjoy spending that kind of time together. I am one of the few people who, when coffee is any size for $1, still get the small size. Oh, really? Like with McDonald's, all drinks are $1. I don't go to the coffees because coffee doesn't do anything for me. And I just don't want the wasted calories and the wasted sugar for something that's not going to keep me up and that I may or may not even enjoy. So I just go with the large Diet Coke. But I always get the large because I'm like, it's $1, regardless of size. I'm going with the large. But that's well, and I get it. If you're not going to drink it, why get the large, But, well, I always drink it. So that's probably why I oftentimes have to run to the restroom. You did so great. We all did great. Thank you. Night, night, everyone. It was great to see you all. Same here, Tammy. I miss you bunches. I don't get to see you that often anymore. But thank you all so incredibly much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Love, hugs, and prayers to everybody. And of course, extra prayers for anybody who needs it, which it sounds like we all need extra prayers. So that's definitely what I will be doing. And of course, my mom adds everybody to her prayers as well. I don't know if she does, but she says hi and bye to her peeps. And sorry for having been annoying for a short period of time with the barking and then the squeaking. But remember, for every season, there's a reason to crochet. And I'm hoping I'm going to be able to get my video up earlier tomorrow, although I do have... I have so much I need to do, and then we have to go to the office at night. Oh, please let me be able to figure this out so that I can get it out before like 6. Because when I do it at like 10, then I end up getting not many views, and I'm sharing the links to everybody, anybody that is part of Monday and Wednesday's series. As far as the businesses, they have all requested to be sent the link to it, and I always hope for more, like closer to like 70. I mean, I would love like 1,000 views, but if I can't get that, I at least hope for at least 75 views. So it actually looks like I have people that are interested, since I do supposedly have, or since I do have 1,167 subscribers. It would be nice that more than 50 people actually watch it. Does that make sense? And so that these shops actually feel, although several of the shops, especially the online ones, especially ones that have given me a coupon, have already seen some business. So thank you all incredibly much for that. That really means a lot to me. It means a lot to them. They know that this is, something that can work. And I truly appreciate it, because you all know that small businesses are really struggling right now, and if I can help them in any way that I possibly can, that means the world to me. So thank you all for that. I really do appreciate it. So happy I got to pop in, even if it was late. Love and big hugs. Absolutely, Tammy. I am too. Bye, everyone. No, she's sleeping. My hubby is watching Field Trip #4 right now. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much, Leanne. I appreciate it. And I know Frank said he was going to make sure to get some views for it too. So I really do appreciate you guys helping me out with that. Wow, thank you so much. And I know the businesses also thank you. But again, I love you guys dearly, and so very much appreciate you guys spending all of your time on Tuesday nights with me. It really warms my heart, and I love being able to interact with you guys, whether it's playing games, whether it's just collectively being able to vent our frustrations with our bodies and or medications or whatever the case is. But also knowing that there's a safe place to do that, where you have people that also understand it and aren't going to bash you for having the issues or for venting about the issues, etc. That really does make it a lot easier, and it does help get that off your chest, so that you can, if you are the type that fakes it till you make it, can feel okay for a bit longer because you were able to get it off your chest. So anyway, I love you guys dearly. You guys will see me tomorrow, hopefully earlier rather than later. Again, thank you all so much for all of your support and watching my videos and commenting. I love how many comments I'm getting, and all, like I said earlier, finding out all the things that you guys like, and just seeing, just what I just love getting to know things about everybody, and this is a great way to be able to do that. So anyway, again, have a great night. I love you guys, and we will see each other tomorrow sometime. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Yes, Tammy, I see the lots of TREATSs and all the little emojis of BONESs. She gets so much, you have no idea. From my mom, twice a day she gets TREATSs, like several that they do their own little special thing. Plus she gets a half hard boiled egg in the morning and no salt turkey in the evening, and plus her food. And then occasionally when I'm doing training with her, she gets also stuff during that time. But she gets plenty of stuff. She is not in need or in want, of course, but in need of anything. I know, Leanne. Read your messages. Huh? Which ones? Sorry. Okay. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. I love you guys. Bye. And I'm actually saying bye now, Leanne. Already. Bye-bye. See you. Bye.